things. Why can I hear myself? That's terrible. Holy shit. Alright, game audio. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is that coming through? Holy fuck, this is so stupid. Yo! Oh my god, this is great. This is fantastic, chat. You hear it? Oh wow, it's raining, yes. This is fantastic. This is this dude. So listen, if they want me to react to Bowblax in this format right now while I'm playing fucking pinball, I would do it 100%. I have zero fucking shame. Holy shit! I already drained the ball.
Is this really low?
Supposedly this should help with the pinball sounds. I was using a shitty Blue Yeti last time, and I was gonna spend fucking $500 to get a Shure SM7B. And I thought it would just not work. I thought it would still... Because you can hear shit on my own mic, right? So I feel like you kind of need a headset for this. I'll try to figure out a different method. But for now, I mean, it's working. Does this be... Oh, God, the donuts go through my fucking ears. It's so weird. How many of these games do I have to play before I can write this thing off on my taxes? When does this become a viable tax solution? Chat, I'm reading all your shit, by the way. It looks like I'm playing pinball right now, but to be fair, I do that every stream. I have a stream deck set up so we can swap things. Alright, so I have right now, let me just grab this ball really fast. Oh, no. Bringing it back. Alright, so I have a stream deck right here, and we can jump over to... We have a setup where we can react to things in this region, or we could full screen. That should still work. But right now I have chat on screen right here, so this is working. The only thing I'm missing is the DMD. Holy shit, chat is moving too fast. I gotta grip my ball, dude.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio, what are you in this shit from?
I didn't think the chat was... I kind of thought I was going to be streaming to 15 people for this. Jesus. Here we go. So yeah, we're playing Godzilla right now. Dude, you know what's funny? Everyone's talking about McLarens. By the way, if you're looking at the Jack Doherty thing after he just fucking crashed his McLaren, use code DeOrio in the item shop. He didn't kill anybody, but McSkillet did.
Who is Funky King?
Yeah, I got the Tom merch on. Yeah, McSkillet fucking mowed a family of 2 down in his McLaren. So far for YouTubers, not the ideal first car, I would say. Probably would avoid the McLaren, if I had to say. But I saw somebody post it today on Reddit. It was like a picture of the crushed McLaren. It's like, if you know, you know. And nobody knew. They were all talking about Jack Doherty, but everyone forgets the black McLaren went down. Oh, God. This is just like when I do regular streams, only I'm worse at pinball now.
I don't respect you.
Ralph Lauren pedo shirt goes hard. Oh, God. Please do a URR. I actually have this queued up. I have a rape button. I have a rape button. I can hit the button. It works. In case we have like a crazy one. I'm doing this on a fucking... This is my keyboard tonight. I have to hold it like a retard. This is fantastic.
What is Bunty King to you? A person? Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
I said I would take calls tonight if anyone wants to call in from the commentary community. Then I remember there's not really many of them left. We're gonna have to start digging deep, folks. We're running out of teammates.
I don't respect you.
Holy shit. Thank you for the donos. I will read them out at the end, even though how painstaking that will be. I'm gonna pick up my portable monitor or read it from my phone, because there's no way I'm gonna fucking lean and I'm dead. I'm actually super dead. Jesus Christ. What is 2024? We're creating... Dude, Lyrix is not gonna be able to copy this setup. It's not affordable. Listen. You guys get... Oh, we got the video essays. We're doing the video essays. I invented the video essays, okay? Listen, chat, all right? Listen. But nobody's going to be stealing the drama pinball format. There's just no fucking way. We're sending Lyrix back to the Stone Age with this one. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. So I'm missing a scoreboard now, so you guys can't see, so I can tell you I'm doing way better than I actually am. And it's not really believable quite yet at the moment. Your last stream was peak? Yeah, so I thought I'd follow it up with my worst one. Personally, I thought that was the way to go. I didn't want to set your expectations too high. Ooh, we hit the ramp. If you're wondering why the pinball machine's in black and white, it's because it's old. No, it's actually from August. It just came out. This is a Godzilla Premium from Stern 70th Anniversary Edition, so it's black and white. I'm not sure if I'm quite sold on that, but I mean, I might as well be. I spent a bunch of money on it. Whew. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know what I was going to play tonight, and I picked the one that was closest to the empty area that I could put a table. But I'm not complaining. This is the highest selling pinball machine of all time.
A person? Who is Funky King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
Damn it. Oh, he caught the ball. Did you see him? He did the thing. He caught the ball. There we go. How's being the rape keeper? It's pretty light right now. Not a lot of rapes happening, which is crazy considering that there was a convention. Did the TwitchCon not have a single, like, sexual abuse I mean, I guess they usually come later. Please get a new mic stat. Why, guys? You don't like the 2019 Astro A50? Is this not the quality? How's the game volume? Is it too loud? Is the game, like, I don't know how loud the game volume is. Let me test it. Where's my phone? Oh. Let me see. I gotta hear this, because I don't know. Let me see. I gotta hear this, because I don't know. Are you not getting audio? No game volume. You're getting game volume? No game volume. Doesn't sound like it. It should be louder. That's a pain in the ass. Let me see. Input cap. Oh, I do see nothing's coming in. Let me see.
I don't respect you.
Game volume.
I respect
Oh
you.
no! What am I gonna do?
Let's see, it should be this one. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I love when my things don't work. That's very helpful for me. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me just try to fix this. Oh, because it's actually imperative that the game... Oh, is it not plugged in? No, it needs to be up here. Hold on, right here. Okay, did that do anything? Oh, you wouldn't know.
Is this really?
Did that do anything? No, what the fuck? Let's try that. Let me see.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So,
No.
Oh no!
Made the static worse. That's good. That's what we needed. We needed more static. I'm assuming the static is the audio not working correctly. If I had to guess. Line 3. Oh, wait. What about that? Is that just static? That's just static, isn't it? Hold on. There we go. Mode select. Testing that one. Okay. Yep, no change. That's just static, right? Huh. I swear this was working when I tested it, but that's... See, this is why I called it a test stream on Twitter. I thought we were in static. What happens if I do that? Did that change anything? I know there's going to be static. That's probably literally the fan, if I had to guess. Or it's this charger. Audio in. Oh, wait. I know what the problem is. Time out. No, I don't know what the problem is. It's just being gay. Ah. New audio. Application audio capture beta. What is that? So what's the current drama? Isn't it? It's the Jack Doherty crashing his car because he was texting and driving. Listen, chat. I'm not a contrarian. I think we should let him off. It could happen to anyone, you know. Or was he looking at his phone, or was he texting and driving? What's that? Dude, the thing that got me, that I'm not even laughing about, is I think that, like, the fucking clip of him with his friend all bloodied, just walking across the street with, like, the destroyed car in frame, and then he's like, bro, is the camera still rolling? Like, okay, that's fucking delusional. That's insane. He was reading chat. He was reading chat. You see, this is what happens, dude. You either crash your car or you fucking drain the ball. It's called being a good streamer. I don't know why you guys are spurging about a guy crashing his car being a good streamer. Holy shit. The problem... Okay, wait, let me see. Is this gonna... Oh, fuck. Wait, that's definitely not good.
We will return after these messages.
Alright. So, does that change anything with the audio?
I always do the possible.
Because I was charging it. I don't know if that killed the audio. Is it still spurging? We can still hear it? Oh shit. Okay. Well, I don't know. I could try with some noise suppression. Oh, I'm never gonna get this. Hold on. Okay. Gotta swap the fucking headset on.
What is Bunty King to you? The person?
There we go.
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
There's weird wait, maybe it's literally just the fan. Oh, if that fixed it, I'm gonna spurg, bro, because I needed that fucking fan. It's hot as balls down. That's fixed, bro. It's just... So, oh, dude, the problem is the thing that keeps me cool. Fuck you, chat. Oh, what an inconvenience. Now Nick has to be warm because it doesn't help. It doesn't help audio. Great. Sick. Here I am fucking fiddling with buttons and settings. No, you just have to sweat. Cool. So that's gonna be a fun one. Oh, the building is down, folks. The building is down. Buy an AC unit. What do you think the AC unit does? Does anyone have a silent air purifier or whatever? A fucking air conditioner? What is AC? Air purifier, clearly. Holy shit. Dude, we solved all the drama on the last stream. Tipster defeated Bowblax. I have the new VOD coming out tomorrow if you haven't seen it. Everyone's favorite part of my streams is when I take them down and then release them in 17 different chunks. So today was the Bowblax allegations. Tomorrow is going to be the debate with Tipster, with Augie, that call. And then following that will be Asmongold. It's not my fault. Tell YouTube to make it green. Oh balls. Okay, hold on, wait, this is important. I gotta hit that thing. I have to hit it in the house or I get nuked. Otherwise Tommy C gets me. Okay, Tommy did not get me this time. I defused the Tommy C bomb. There we go. I did not get banned from shopping the point this time. No green M&M. No green M&M for me. Alright, I'm gonna do the thing real quick. Hold on. Let me do the thing. I don't even know what's happening right now. You guys have the audio. I don't have the audio. What the fuck? Oh shit, live pinball? No, this is pre-recorded. I pre-recorded this. I just did the mic quality thing as a joke. There we go. It's gonna do the thing. Look, the building's gonna come down. Holy shit. Do you have boilers ready in case in case a tooth is on the way? A tooth? I'm taking a dump. Can I get words of encouragement? Oh fuck, the building's coming down, chat. The building's coming down. Oh no, the walls, they're all going down. Oh fuck. Dude, this is the sound of destroying Tipster. Holy shit, chat. Tommy's like, I want Preacher from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, you should get a modern one. I drained all the balls already as I fucked it. Oh! Holy shit. There we go. I have a bajillion points right now. I'm not going to tell you the real score. Oh my god, I'm getting totally fucked right now. Holy... Okay, we're good. We're gone. We're good. We're gold. Woo! Dude, if I was doing this right now while I was driving, I probably would have crashed my McLaren too. Dude, please do a URR on Stick Hexenheimer. I don't know anything about Stick Hexenheimer. I gotta be honest with you. You could play with 2 balls. So I just did a multi-ball. I put 3 balls on top of the building, and then it came down and started Jaws multi-ball. Because I know like sticks from like the IBS days, but I wasn't around long enough to kind of get that lore. Drain the ball. It's called draining the balls, chat. It's not gay. Stop gooning. Holy shit. Diddy URR. I probably could have done Diddy. Diddy could have got done, but the issue with it is it's kind of normie. You know who that's a perfect topic for?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Like, I mean, I don't do the fucking... It's kind of too normie. And then if I start talking about hip-hop and stuff like that, people are going to be like, what the fuck is Nick talking about? But, yeah, I mean, everybody's kind of known Diddy was something for a long while. You go look at how many fucking diss tracks in the last decade, 2 decades. We're talking about Diddy. Yeah.
Damage to the city.
Six got arrested for domestic violence, and Kino Casino has been covering it. I don't know. I would just tell you to go watch Kino Casino. I might look into it at some point, but it depends on how much drama there is next week. Kino Casino is real good, man. It's crazy. I thought Andy was fucked, to be honest. Andy had like a string of bad luck. There was like the stream where he just didn't show up on the kill stream, and people were wondering if he died. Dude's turned it all around. He got fucking fit for boxing. Good for him. And Kino Casino is super successful. You never really can, like, that. All it takes is drive to get out of those weird tight situations, especially in those like blood sport communities. Every time you think somebody's completely dead, they just come out and have a whole new revitalized fucking career. I remember Andy on Warski Live, and then the Warpath, then his ban. Then he did a channel with Ian Miles Chung about video games, and Ian changed all the thumbnails to gay porn and tried to get the channel banned. Hype Break. Remember that one? Then he did. Then he became a host of the Kill Stream. Andy was on the same level as Flamenco for a little while there. He was a host on the Kill Stream. Then he turned it all around. Good for him. Who's next out of the house? I think Xavier. His debate with Augie was really bad, to be honest. I think Augie has completely defeated Xavier in the battlefield. How you doing, Nick? I'm doing great. A little hot now that I had to turn off my fan because everyone was fucking complaining. I can go turn on my fucking... I can open my window. Let the night in. Debating Xavier, 4-year-old meme. Well, you fucking knew what it was. Augie ran from Xavier. True. Oh, hello. Yeah, ball back. Let's get the, let's get it going. Need a LolCow Live pinball. Chat, you want to talk about LolCow Live? I've been really enjoying the clips I saw. I saw some of Chud Logic streaming it today. And here's the issue with LolCow Live. Even when it's good right now, I still have to watch Boogie pretend to be like a fake fucking alpha, which is impossible. I cannot for the fucking life of me, chat, watch Boogie2988 pretend that he's better than literally anybody at any given moment in time. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. No fucking way. Can't do it. Can't do it. Because, dude, whenever he's not on the hot seat, he acts like big, tough fucking guy. Or whatever. Like, he's got it all figured out. Like, come on, dude. Come on, Jory. Even I'm doing it. Come on, Jory. Why don't you try a little harder? I mean, this guy's probably going to, like, be homeless in the next 2 years. It's really difficult to watch him do this. I mean, he's not going to be homeless because the show's doing successful. I gotta say, good job on Keemstar getting this whole fucking camping trip going. They did this whole thing at Keem's house a couple months ago, and it bombed. Nobody wanted to work. Nobody wanted to do anything. And then all of a sudden, Boogie just decided to shoot me with paintball guns, put me in the forest. Wings wasn't even there. It was funny. But it's not funny because Boogie is this mastermind or really intelligent guy, okay? It's funny because Boogie's a cow, and you get to shoot him with things. That's all you get out of Boogie. There's no value to the show when Boogie's doing good. I mean, it's funny when Wings gets shit too, and it's kind of a shame that both of them aren't getting shit at the same time. But I cannot take Boogie seriously. I don't know. It's like it's hard to watch. I think at one point the clip was like, what was it? Wow, this comment that Wings just made about his ex-girlfriend is worse than the time Boogie faked cancer. And I was just like, no, no, it's not. No, it's not even close. I mean, I guess that, ooh, Mothra save. Yeah, I mean, I guess that, like, they're not going to say, oh, this is worse than that time that Boogie fucking lied about cancer or something. Because they're trying to sell a show, but it's not selling it to me. That guy is a fucking huge piece of shit. Unredeemable. You want to hear unredeemable? Can Bowblax be redeemed? As long as he's not Boogie, there's a way, but it's just probably not with me. Holy shit. Nick, I'm having epilepsy? I'm sorry. Well, it's a lot of flashing lights. Where's Billy Mitchell? Oh, he's on the wall over there. I have Billy Mitchell. Ultimate Tipster. I don't actually have that button right now. If they replace Boogie with Wings with Bowblax and Tipster, I don't think Bowblax can do it.
The damage to the city is
I still haven't heard the first half of that stream, chat. Was it worth watching? I caught some of it while we were live, but it was like fucking 4 in the morning when he started explaining what it is to be non-binary to chat. By the way, we're drinking a high noon. It's a high noon, chat. It is noon somewhere. The amount of forgiveness I've seen given people based on how long they clean Asmund Gold's house. Okay, I just totally guys, stop typing so fucking fast. Or type less. I didn't calculate. I thought we were gonna stream to 15 people, chat. I was not prepared for this. Holy balls. Let me do this one, then we'll see if somebody wants to call in and you want to find something to react to. I have a React set up too. I showed you earlier. Woo. Oh, come on. Okay. Nick's autism is kicking in. True. Can you see donos? Yes, I can. I read them at the end. I missed Tipster? Oh fuck! I missed Tipster. That's a big dono. We gotta get that one. What do we got here? I came here to watch myself get dunked on. And satisfy my humiliation kink. What is this? Pinball. Oh, by the way, I think I could pull this up really fast. Tipster respond. This is kind of fucked. So Tipster responded to the allegations. Smaggle, can you send me the Keldoge clip? I don't even think I'm logged in on Twitter on this computer. This is my old computer. I'm streaming from the Alienware. My mobile setup. Now I can't type, but I'm holding it in the air, so now it's like double bad. We're logged in, dude. Let's find this Keldoge tweet. Where would I find this? Who has this tweet? I haven't heard the response yet. Would it be DJ Screwdriver? Would Screwdriver have it? Alex Gekmo. Alex Gekmo definitely has the clip. Why would he not? You know, it's Alex Gekmo. There's Bowblax with a swastika behind his head. That's not what I was expecting. That's not quite what I was expecting. He doesn't have... Oh, is this it? Is this the clip? Nope, this is the Hooked podcast clip. Stop gooning now. It's been sent, retard. The retard was sent. It was sent, retard. I have like a bajillion messages. Let me see. Here we go. These are the allegations that need to be addressed. Except I can't hear them. What's happening? Oh no. Oh no, chat. I can't hear the allegations. Uh-oh. Can you hear the allegations? I can't hear the allegations. This is a non-drama stream? Oh, it's not a non-drama stream. Oh, fuck. Is that not... Yeah, uh-oh. It appears I've broken myself. Nick, why are you friends with Destiny? I don't know, dude. I need more girlfriends, dude. It's a girl's name. Jesus. Hold on. Why am I not getting audio now? What the fuck is happening? Oh. Jesus Christ. It should be... Let me try this. Okay, I don't know what I just did. That fix it. Can you hear the audio? I derailed this stream. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Is the audio playing for you? No, yes, no. Okay, that's very useful. The static is back, though. Good. Good lord. There we go. I can hear suspenseful music. So we have the pinball audio, but we don't have the... Give me 2 seconds. Alright. Because the desktop audio should be working. Okay, I see that. Testing. Testing. Oh, is it playing the mic twice? What is this audio? Audio capture 2. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I see the issue. Now what do we got? I'm thinking this. Did I fix it? Just music.
It's funny because I see people use this clip.
Hey!
There's no like, it's 100% understandable why they would use it, because I look like a fucking moron. Like,
did that work? That's there. Dude, we figured out the glitch. We figured out the fucking glitch. Okay, here. Oh, all right. We have the clip on screen. There it is. We're able to do it. They said we couldn't do it. I had to do it.
there was a lot. I'll put it that way. There was a lot going on at that time. But no, it was a really... All I had to say in that situation is like, yeah, Chris Tyson owning Shadman art, that's bad. Doesn't matter what you think about the art or whatever the fuck. None of that mattered. The simple fact was they own Shadman art, and that's
true.
bad. Me articulating like, oh, is this really, you know, inappropriate or something like that was really fucking stupid. I never should have even fucking went there. And I look every time I look at that fucking clip, like it's funny because I see people use this clip against me, and like it's there's no like it's 100% understandable why they would use it, because I look like a fuck.
Chad, the problem is Tipster was ideologically compromised, and there's really no other way to word it. I mean, to be honest, that's kind of what he's saying here, but he's using the word retarded as a stand-in. The realistic situation that we're having here, there's two reasons why you'd look at a picture with a girl in braces. Okay, that's clearly a child. Like, it's clearly drawn to be a child. It's drawn by prolific pedophile artist Shadman, right? Like, it's clearly a fucking child, right? But the only reason that would happen is A, you're ideologically compromised. There's a trans issue here, and I have to solve it. Or you're like, you know. So it's like defend the trans person by any means necessary, even if and only if in this specific situation.
Am I not asking nice enough?
I don't respect you.
Raise the audio.
I respect
Oh
that.
no! What am I gonna do?
Clip too low. Clip too low. Clip too low, chat. Clip too low. Okay, I can fix it. I can fix it. We're back, dude. We're back.
Fucking moron. Like, it makes me look like the biggest
Better?
fucking dumbass. What I said in that clip. The whole, oh, it looks like Belle Delphine-esque.
And it's
I
fucking
hate it.
lagging.
Every time I see that clip, I'm like,
Better?
you're so
Way
fucking
better.
stupid. I hate that as much as I do when I see the clip of, what is it? I have a healthy relationship with alcohol. Oh my god, like, I said so much dumb shit. So much fucking dumb shit. But no, I don't stand by that defense anymore. I think I said something really fucking retarded, and I think everybody was in the right to call me out for that, because it was just...
There's a fucking level of irony that I'm fucking drinking. I'm drinking a vodka seltzer. I had to make sure it's not the tequila one. There's a fucking level of irony that I'm drinking while he's explaining his healthy relationship with alcohol. There's a level, there's something going on here that's actually quite funny, but yeah, Jesus. So here's the thing, right? With Tipster, it's like it has to be like an ideologically compromised thing, or then otherwise you have to explain like in detail what characteristics of the lolicon looked adult-like to you, and that was. I don't think anyone expected him to do that. And I don't think anyone wanted him to do that, unless you're a world-class tipster hater. But at some point, you kind of have to be able to, I guess, do what I do. Like, there are people I don't like, and sometimes they get W's, all right? And that's like on a local level. But sometimes the trans person that's getting bullied is like, who might even, for percentage-wise, only be getting bullied because they're trans initially. Sometimes that person can just be a piece of shit.
What is Bunty King to you?
A person?
Who is Bunty King?
And you've got to parse that
DeOrio?
information. That's something that you have to be able to parse. Otherwise, you catch yourself.
Ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So I respect
Oh
that.
no!
Thank you for the donos. Thank you for the donos.
Just, I'm such...
Like, they have to go down for the right reasons, obviously. You know? Like, obviously, there are some people who are going to have these different takes and stuff like that that aren't relevant to the actual situation. Some of those people are ideologically compromised. You know? There's plenty of situations where all the fucking people on Twitter are calling a fucking cis woman a fucking trans person. That happens all the time. Okay? Like, but, like, in the case of Chris Tyson, right? It's like, okay, there's a couple jokes, we can start parsing through that, so we can figure out how bad it's getting. But then you got, like, owns lolicon drawing from Shadman. That's a girl with braces. Talks about Shadman on Discord. Shadman, if you guys don't know, lost his website for a time and was defended by a list of YouTubers that you've probably seen, some of which actually did defend him. Others kind of got thrown on a list they didn't really belong on. But I digress. Because he drew Daphne Keene from the recent Deadpool and Wolverine movie when she was like fucking 12 years old, getting fucked by Hugh Jackman. That's who Shadman is. Shadman is the guy who lost his website because the person who managed Daphne Keene or her found these images on the internet, right? So like this is obviously a person who draws shock value
I
art.
don't respect you. So I respect that.
no! What am I
This is a person who was drawing lolicons with people holding their fucking ID. Okay? They were holding their... like, the lolicon was holding its ID to go, look, I'm 18. Okay? This is a person whose entire thing is to draw pedo art. There's no benefit of the doubt to be awarded. Read the tipster donut? Yes. Sure. It just disappeared. Good on you, King. Fun fact, the clip of you roasting me for the healthy relationship with alcohol got me to drop the habit, no cap. Good on you, tipster. I think I did a stream sarcastically saying that we saved your... there is a tweet I made where I said we defeated tipster's alcohol addiction. We bullied him into getting clean. But it's good to hear that it's true. Congrats, though, seriously. Dude, we got all these little victories this year. It's nice. It is definitely nice. I mean, I guess beating alcohol addiction is a big victory. But But we do have a lot of little victories, too. Whew. Tom is pulling up your stream? Wait, did Tom rated? Tom is pulling in your stream slot and going for you. 1K viewers who don't want... Oh, okay. Oh, no, dude. We're owned. We're fucking owned. Jesus. Now, whenever I don't want to fucking stream regular shit, I'm just going to go downstairs and play pinball and drink some fucking alcohol. I feel like drinking on a pinball stream is okay. That's kind of what you're supposed to do. Let me check my Discord in a second, as soon as I drain. Dude, I gotta upload my 15th last Bowblax video. I've noticed people started calling me out for that. It's probably warranted, if I had to say. Let me swap back to chat. Yeah, it's probably warranted, but like, in my defense, I didn't know that DJ Screwdriver video was coming out. There we go. Why is Aiden calling me? Okay. Don't tell the chat. Alright, buddy. Figure it out. Figure it out. I think it'd be really funny. Figure it out. Oh shit, I put my fucking stream on the stream. It's always good when the Discord... Why am I pulling up Discord like that? I have a phone that I lost. I've lost my phone. There it is. Hi. I can just read from here. This is the strat. Cool. Sick. I probably could read chat like this too. This is how fucking Gooner IRL freaks stream. Not like me. Red-blooded American. Why the fuck do we have 1.4 thousand people in here? No! Stop playing fucking Cosmonaut Variety Hour. Jesus. Aiden banned from pinball streams? Not tonight, if he can fucking produce funny content.
Who is Bunty King to you?
A person?
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
Uh-oh. That was a little concerning. Are we getting... Is the middle working? Oh, shit. I had to service this machine recently because the building wasn't working correctly. Let me see. Oh, if I can hit the shot. Yeah, it works. Cool. Oh! There we go. Aiden and Smaggle need a podcast with Tommy. Dude, Willie Mac Show is the podcast killer, okay? Half-Baked Podcast was supposed to be me, Willie Mac Show, and Lord Vega, inspired by our schizophrenic Ethan Klein calls, okay? And then we had to bring in our B team, Turkey Tom, to fill in the podcast because Mr. L Vegafy did not want to, no, sorry, Mr. W Mac Show did not want to join the podcast. You have to put money into your own games? No, so this is running on, what's it called? It's running on, whoop, I did not even fucking look there. This is running on free play, and I'm logged in with Insider Connected so I can get achievements and track my scores into the DeOrio game room. How do I call in? I might, oh, Willie Mac Show, more like Willie No Show. I'm gonna probably hop in Discord a bit. I might jump into the, depending on how the content for the stream goes, because I might have some shit to pull up. If I don't have anything to pull up, I'll pop into, or if I do, either way, we could react to it together. We might be able to jump into one of the servers that we're all in. Bro. Willie, it's like you're here. Willie always says, I gotta come to Nick's place so we can play pinball. Now you're basically here, you know? Dude, so I posted a video on my stream of the Willie Mac debate, and for some fucking reason, I have 3 Willie videos. One of them is out, and 2 more are coming out. And my whole comment section was mad at me because they thought I was fucking killing Willie Mac. I guess it's because I titled the video, like, Confronting Willie Mac Show. Fuck, I looked up. Confronting Willie Mac Show or something like that. And everyone's like, dude, you're such a shit friend. Now Willie's next, you piece of shit. Oh, man. But if you watch the actual video, the interview that we did was really fucking nice. Like, we didn't fight at all. Skill shot. And now I have like 2 more coming out because we just happen to react to a lot of his fucking debate.
With my own eyes, a giant robot.
That's probably gonna be at the end of the week though. One of them is in monetization hell from 2 streams ago. But it makes sense to just keep the daily shit rolling. Whoops. I am going to try to... Oh, I guess I just started Mecha Godzilla multi-ball. Woo! There we go. You know what's weird? I don't have audio, so I'm not like hitting modes right now. I'm not even paying attention to the gameplay. It's like I'm playing Fortnite. I'm just trying to hit things. Oh, I gotta hit the left side. The right side, sorry. I see red. Does that mean the fucking jets are up? Woo! There it is. Can we catch that? We can catch that. Cool. Vosh video still? Yes, the original one. It's coming out next week. I do need to post something on main. I have kind of a plan for that. You should react to the Big Bungie video right now on The Boys Season 4. I probably agree with everything in that video. What was the first pinball machine I ever played? I'm gonna duck. It's right over there. Do you see it? It's Stranger Things. I bought it and then I played it. That was the first pinball I've ever played. Ugh. We could do a Stranger Things stream at some point. Jesus Christ. Can we get the... Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Fuck, 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 fuck. Damn it. And I drained. I feel old now. Yeah. I mean, no, I've played old machines. I played, like, Attack from Mars. I played Addams Family. There's a place in the town over. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just vibrated. There's a place in the town over that's got, like, 150 games or something. Guy's got $1 million in his room. Best pinball I've played? I am biased. I like Jaws. This is the #1 selling pinball of all time, but I like Jaws better. It's newer though. It has like a whole separate mode. Like you can start like you play as the shark, and it changes every shot. It feels like a completely different game. But I don't like classics that people would know if they're not playing new shit. Probably Attack from Mars. That's why I bought Stranger Things. They copied the layout. Upgrade. I think that would be the way I'd go with it. Considering the circumstances, it would be funny if you fucking streamed Sonic Spinball. I don't think there's a Sonic the Hedgehog machine, which is kind of crazy. That probably would sell, but can autistic Sonic fans really be in the market for a pinball machine? I would say probably not, but I mean, if Pokemon's gonna sell, there's no reason why Sonic wouldn't. You know, Jaws takes place in Massachusetts, not Long Island, right? Well, it's close enough, alright? It's close enough. You know, this game goes to New York. I got Jaws, Jurassic Park, and Godzilla right here. To the detriment of their finances, yes. I'm autistic, and I would absolutely buy a Sonic pinball machine. Maybe. Hey, Nick.
Ask you nice enough?
Listening while playing Sparking Zero. Bro! I'm so mad.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
I wish I got that game early. I'd be playing that tonight. The best part about having an 8-hour stream and being overstacked with clips is that I can go play Sparking Zero. Like, all week. I mean, that I can spend time making videos for my amazing friends and family in the chat. I do have to make a video soon. I am not going into the next year without releasing a video. Because I'm not, like, away, but, like, the problem is with making a video, it takes time out of streaming, and streaming is what's working. So if I take time away from streaming to make a video, that's going to get, like, 500,000 views, maybe. Maybe, if I'm lucky, 500,000. Probably closer to 300,000. I don't know. I don't know if the time investment makes sense. The thing is, I need to really be into it at this point, because I'm not, like, for this. Yeah. Your scripted videos are good though. No, I want to make scripted videos. I don't want to like come off like I don't want to make them anymore, but I want to make them about shit that I'm like actually interested in, and it's not going to be Mr. Beast. It's got to be a topic that makes sense. I have a video idea that I'm going to make before the end of the year. That one is going to come out. I just need to take the time to make it because there's a lot of research involved. It's going to be a bigger project. I have like half a script right now, and I wanted to try to get it out in November, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's probably going to be right before Christmas. Or maybe on Christmas. Probably a bad day to release it, though. How are you feeling about the NHL?
What is Bunty King to you?
I'm still scarred from
Who is
the
Bunty King?
still scarred
Nicholas
from the
DeOrio?
Eastern Conference Finals. 13 Reasons Why video, the special edition. True. No, I have a video that makes sense to do. It's enough about like something I've already covered, but it's a whole different angle. And it oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I doing? No, so it makes sense to do it, and I've drained again. I'm seething. I'm having so much fun. Fuck. There we go.
Shoot ramps to light
Thank you.
kaiju battle.
So, I am not going to. I don't know. It's got to be the right project. I'm not in the market of putting out shit.
Handed another ball.
Unless it's on this channel. Speaking of shit on this channel, I have a VOD that I deleted. No, I didn't delete. I put it on the third channel. I forgot about it. Of Review Tech USA interviewing Ralph's wife, but it wasn't his wife. It was some troll on Discord. And it's really funny, and I never put it out here. So I might just tack that onto the list of VODs I need to upload. Is anyone interested in seeing that? I think you can go to the third channel and watch it. But do you think that would be okay as like a standalone clip? I don't know why I didn't clip it the first time. Maybe there was like a slur in it and I didn't want to deal with it. But even then, I'm usually not lazy enough that I don't just cut out the F slur. Hell yeah. It's one of those like really uncomfortable... Oh, the bridge is out. Woo. One of those really uncomfortable streams. Third channel? Yeah, Nicholas DeOrio Archive is the dumping ground. It used to be all the stream VODs, but now the stream channel is the stream VODs. I have lots of old Twitch things to break up if I ever need to take a break that I can pull from old stuff. We will consume any slop. Yeah. Well, I want to... That's why I gotta make something main channel, because I don't want to just be fucking retreading stream content for the rest of the year. Alright, let's see. Geigen... No, let's do... Fucking... What is it? Megalodon? Megadon. And I drained, so that was actually a sick fight right there. I actually just lost. Review Tech USA got... Oh, no, it was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my life. Rich got completely demolished. He was like in complete denial. To be honest, it probably would have made more sense to release it around the June the King stream or video. June's one of those guys who puts out really good videos, but they're really long. And I like watching them in my spare time, but it's not stream content. My general rule of thumb, if I do something on stream, it needs to be something that's either short, that I can watch in a short burst or whatever, or a short, because a 20-minute video for me is going to take an hour. An hour-long video is going to be all night. So, I don't have the problem that Asmongold and those people have, where I can just sit there and stare at the screen and let the video play. Can you toss a Red Bull back? I wish I had a Red Bull. June the King started off RuneScape drama videos. Really? Do you think, do you guys think Carl Jobs is going to win the lawsuit? I've been hearing some things, and I just, ugh. I didn't realize the lawsuit was over comments about Apollo Legend. I was not aware, chat. Which is weird, because I feel like I should have known that. Like, unironically, obviously I'm rooting for Carl. I heard that and I was like, oh. Billy just continues to persist, which is really funny. Like, his whole grift is just to keeping going. But like, he's also not making any money, as far as I understand. I'm not really sure how this is still a thing. Like, doesn't he want to leave his family something when he dies, or is he going to spend the rest of it litigating people for the rest of his life? Like, you really have to be some crazy son of a bitch to sue some guy in Australia because he said something about you online. That's fucking crazy. What do you think, he might lose it? I don't know if he'd lose it. I just thought it was more about Billy's records. I didn't realize that the allegations were specifically tied to, like, comments Billy made about, like, the death of Apollo Legend being... I don't want to take anything out of context, but he said something about Apollo Legend, and that was apparently, like, a big piece of this lawsuit. And I think he's already issued a retraction for that statement, so that's, like, that's where my head's at. If that makes sense.
What's happened yet. We'll send a report as soon as we
Would you ever
know.
box Dark Viper? Dude, if Dark Viper ever wanted to fucking fight me, that would be just probably the biggest loss of his career. Dark Viper is a massive YouTuber with 2 million subscribers who's flexing numbers that are worse than what I pull on my second channel on Twitter, which is fucking bizarre, by the way. Because I was just accepting that when he put that statement out about Nick's a failure, Nick's numbers. And then I looked at his Rambles channel, and his numbers are fucking cheeks. 2 million on main, 173,000 on the Rambles channel, and this guy was pulling under, so in some cases, under 20,000 views a VOD. When's the last time I pulled under 20,000 a VOD? 20,000 is usually the worst thing I put out. For him, that was the norm. Yikes. Made a lot of sense, though. But if he ever wants to box me, that's like... that's an admission of some kind. Surely. If it ever gets that low on the totem pole. Whatever happened to Mr. T Lexify? So I didn't cover it because other shit came up. It was actually on the docket the other night, but it's really fucking bizarre.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I can pull that up in a second. Let me. We're on ball 3.
Oh no! What am I
I'll pull that up. Well, we're actually gonna go to multi-ball if I hit the shot, but I'll pull that up. That's gonna be. So essentially, what happened is Noah made another video, and apparently it was better, but not good. I mean, anything's better than crying about cheating on your wife that divorced you 2 years ago, like you just did it. He was I still can't believe he was crying because people found out. Like, his wife was aware. She's been gone for 2 years. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, fake crying about... I mean, obvious... Well, when I say crying, I mean fake crying. Nobody really cries on YouTube. Except for Bowblax.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So, I respect
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Let me just quickly... I am maneuvering right now like a fucking gaming champion, alright? Nobody is going to believe how awesome I am at streaming. Woo. But I'm not good at spelling. There we are. Mr. T Lexify.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So, I respect
Oh
you.
no! What am I gonna do?
So at the very end of BO4, he drops this really awkward video.
Like, I don't even understand. This map just seems like complete
I
filler
not ask you
comparatively
nice
to Terminus.
I don't
There's
respect
not much
you.
else to say. I mean, I hope Trevor can fix it before launch, but I just don't expect it to go well with the community.
You would never get the Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2,
Alright, watch this.
or Water War Friend of Zombies ever again. That's just what it is. It's not made. This is not made for old school classic zombie fans, my nigga. It's made for these new
Jesus.
ADHD sped fucking.
I swear to God, this video actually becomes about his ex-girlfriend. I'm not kidding.
fans that needs everything handed to them.
Did I not ask
Overall,
you nice
I'm
enough?
genuinely
I don't
disappointed in
respect
Black
you.
Ops 6 Zombies because it's basically Cold War 2 with better mechanics, but I'm still gonna remain optimistic and will buy it and play zombies, as I mean, we've all been starved now for over 4 years. I'm excited but still cautiously optimistic. Since Zombies DLC isn't paid anymore, we could just get 4 mediocre facility maps like we got in Cold War as DLC.
Unironically, this is gonna be the hottest take here from a guy fucking playing a fucking pinball machine. But free DLC is like the biggest scam ever. Because like, obviously it's free, right? So that means more people can play together. There's all the values. Like, yeah, sure, it's free. So, oh, you can't complain about it because it's free. But like, they don't put any effort into all the free shit. They'd rather charge me $10 for a skin and then put out... Oh, I'm getting nuked. Fuck. Tommy got me. Tommy C got me. They'd rather put out fucking 4 garbage maps that they don't charge me for and then charge $10 for a fucking outfit. Free-to-play games suck, dude. When's the last good free-to-play game? When's the last good franchise that had a $60 option with a fucking $100 season pass that added like free-to-play gimmick shit into their game? Like a free-to-play season pass. When's the last time that those games were good? Fortnite? Well, Fortnite is a free game. I'm talking about like when Halo started releasing the multiplayer for free and then decided they just weren't going to update it. Remember when we got like 3 solid map packs for Halo 3? Am I the only fucking person who remembers when people actually worked on these fucking games and didn't just release garbage? Well, they have to work on them now because they released them unfinished. Alright, anyways, this is about fucking, Yeah, we're back. Oh, we're back.
Like MW3 Zombies, which it will literally depend on its DLC, as I love the MW3 Zombies launch, but the DLC to me ruined the game as soon as I didn't know that there were any new perks or any new enemies introduced into the game. Again, I'm not caught up on nostalgia and hung up on Black Ops 3 mechanics by any means, but I just know that there's literally no aura or ambience of anything related to...
Bro, I'm not caught up on Black Ops 3, but anything that's not Black Ops has fucking zero aura, okay? Zero low taper fade, okay? There's no skibbity gyat riz, no Quandale dingle to be found, okay?
Zombies in Liberty Falls. And I'd definitely be playing Terminus on launch, like I said, despite it having a lot of really boring Cold War elements, such as rarities, ammo boxes, and armor. I will say I am excited for the 3rd round-based Zombies map happening before 2025, so hopefully that redeems this game, as a strong DLC 1 literally dictates the success of almost every DLC after it. But as of right now, I'm still at my...
Except Black Ops 2, which is one of the best fucking zombie modes ever released. Alright, that was Die Rise, okay? And then they put out Buried, which was a fan favorite for losers like me who weren't good at the game. But I mean, before that, what was it? Mob of the Dead and Origins, 2 of the fucking highest acclaimed maps of all time. I guess DLC 1 just didn't matter that year.
My 5 out of 10 hype level after everything being revealed.
Before the end of the year, we'll be getting our 3rd map. This is news to me.
I wanted to make sure that I was not a part of anything being said before the reveal, as the community has already absurd. I'm telling you how I feel as a fan of. If you do like the way Warzone mechanics, I don't think this game mode needs a Jason. What's been introduced, the fact that there's a map than anything. I really just hope Call of Duty moves away from this Warzone engine as like it, as most of the it just shows that Warzone has ruined. I want to conclude with one final note clarifying the accusations thrown at me from the drama with my ex. The accusation...
Bro, that shit's crazy. There's no way.
And named Alex that messaged me and tried to frame me as someone who would visit her when she was 13 years old is a misconstrued lie. Alex took a...
Bro, man, it just went from, dude, the Black Ops DLC cycle needs X, Y, and Z to be successful. Anyway, this guy Alex said I hung out with a 13-year-old at VidCon, okay? Like, bro, can you just upload this? Like, dude, make a Bowblax style YouTube short or something. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah!
Username made by Pure Softy called Lex My Baby,
like,
which uploaded baby photos of me that I had only ever thought my mother had of me. So I was beyond perplexed.
Oh, I was muted.
As to
Fuck.
how these private images of me had ended up on the internet. Alex insinuated to me that she was in university when we first conversed.
Look at this shit, dude. There's no way.
Going up to Codename Pizza's wedding, never to go visit this woman, especially.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
I
really like
her
her.
age. Alex
Why?
then decided to message me about her suicidal past, in which
What
I
the
gave advice to her and hope she would continue living as evidence from one of her own deleted posts. As said in my last video,
I always do the possible.
ever said before or after Alex told me her real age. I'd simply wanted to help a kind fan. My legal case is ongoing, so I plan to continue uploading content on both of my channels. If you don't want to...
Bro, that's like all good and all. Again, I watched this with Chud Logic where I was able to stop and actually like address it point for point. But there's some weird shit in here. Alright, the messages, like the other video, don't always line up with everything that's coming out of his mouth. And it's like... I still don't get, like, obviously I don't think he was trying to meet and fly out to fuck this person. I'm charitable enough to look at it from that perspective, but why are we just getting in calls with 13-year-olds? You know? Like, why? Why are we addressing that at the end of a COD video? That shit's crazy, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I hope COD gets better. Anyway, about the pedo allegations. It's so fucking stupid. Nice try, Diddy. Let me check if fucking HIV projects or whatever gave me the green light. On delay. Whoop. Come on. There we go.
Godzilla's heat ray is building.
Alright, catch it up there. How are you going to address the fat allegations? Dude.
Get to the roof.
There's no lie. I've addressed them. I addressed the less fat than previous allegations. Well, I appreciate that. Look, I haven't been on camera in like fucking 3 years. I think I've been on camera for like 3 videos. We haven't done a panel since the Twitch stuff ended. I think since like... The last time I was on camera a lot was when we were doing like the Salvo show. The, what is it called? I forgot. Whatever I went on there and I would take his prize money. When they had to make a rule that I couldn't restream the event because I was bringing home bigger pots than the show. Fireball. True. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Multi-ball. This shit's sick. Yeah, I have a 2-monitor setup in the basement. This is a strat. Dang, this shirt's a little big on me. Whoop. True. Nick with the Medicare fit? No, this is not Medicare. I'm wearing the Turkey Tom Stop Gooning attire from the epic ad spot. Do you think it was too nuclear to put an ad spot in on Bowblax's DMs? I mean, that's just funny. I personally, I saw that as an absolute win.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
But is that like too sociopathic?
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Oh! Bro, I was at the end of multi-ball, and I fucking just shot the perfect thing to put a ball back in. Okay. Alright. Drop them. Drop them. Drop the balls. Oh, and I lost it. That's so sad. That was iconic. It was my iconic move. Respect women in chat. Guys, can we get a 1 in the chat for women? Can we get a 1 in the chat for women? Whole lot of 2s. Blue Oyster Cult is mandatory in pinball. Dude, oh my god, it's raining 3s, chat. It's raining 3s, unironically. Who'd win in a fight, Tipster or Ralph? Ralph, because Tipster has quit alcohol. He doesn't have the superpower.
This bridge is really taking a pounding. To ensure your cooperation.
What's the non-binary number?
Monster selection.
It's the pi symbol. Who should I fight? Ebera, Tyrannosaurus, or Gigan? Let's go with Gigan. Gigan is the green shots, chat. Or it's the yellow shots. I don't know what shots I'm doing. Okay, it's the yellow shots. It's the ramps. Those are the hardest shots. Okay, we hit 1. Okay, did that count as something? We hit another one. We're gonna win 1 battle tonight. Hop it back. God damn it. And we're not gonna win. Did you ever hear the ray gun allegations from the break dancery? No. Dude, the funniest part of Reagan is Reagan, like, annihilated Mr. T Lexify on Twitter before his response, and the first thing she did, the first punch she threw, was to go to fucking casino. Alright? Listen, Reagan did a lot of stuff. She might have posted child porn on her YouTube channel. Okay, listen. Apparently not just I'm kidding. But she went to casino. That's fucking hilarious. Could you imagine dropping like dude, imagine we just dropped a huge video on Tipster, big expose, and then I'm just fucking doing slot machines. Imagine, dude, imagine if Jake Weddle was actually cool. Unironically. Imagine if Jake Weddle was actually cool. Okay? So he takes Mr. Beast's money. He doesn't take 50,000. He doesn't take 60,000. He doesn't take 80,000. He takes fucking all of it. $190,000, chat. And then he goes straight to fucking Vegas and starts gambling. Okay? He hears the allegation you blew all the money on a failed comedy career. He says, fuck you. And he puts it all on black and he fucking becomes a gazillionaire. Could you imagine if Jake Weddle, okay, took all of Mr. Beast's money and started gambling? Are you going to sell Fume? Are people spurging about Fume? One time, or Fume, whatever it's called, one time I called it vaping and my chat stopped me and they're like, excuse me, Nick, it's not fucking vaping. I've been doing cigarettes for 400 years, okay, now I'm not doing... It's better for people, apparently. Better for people, I guess. I don't know. It's fucking whatever. Sorry. Now everyone's mad at it. I don't know. What is this setup? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm finally a Jim clone. This is how Jim streams, right? I just need the cancer. I'll borrow Boogie's. Foom sucks. Well, people are like, oh, it's fucking... When I looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay, you're vaping. Because everyone's like, dude, I'm vaping, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Listen, they went from cigarettes to e-cigarettes, and then people started getting cancer from that. Then they started smoking fucking vape pens, and it couldn't just be... No, it had to be clouds. The biggest asshole you know probably smokes a fucking vape, and it smells like a Halloween attraction when they're in the fucking room, because they just puff fucking clouds. Okay? Then that wasn't good either. Maybe you're not supposed to just put random shit in your lungs. Then they take Zyn packs or whatever, and chewing tobacco, and it's just like, why don't you just smoke a cigarette like a fucking man? You know? You're putting yourself in danger anyway to get through your day. Or why don't you just smoke a cigarette like a fucking man? You know, like, in the other countries, they just still smoke cigarettes. They smoke them in fucking movie theaters in Europe. Alright, they don't have to put fucking purple fucking lightning fucking not chewing tobacco brand in their fucking gums so they can get through their day. They just smoke fucking cigarettes. I don't know, I smoke cigars. I think that's fun. Rural America does cigs too. Oh yeah, but I live in New York, so if you smoke a cigarette, you got like a white woman with a really shitty haircut being like, excuse me, I have kids 24 miles away, okay? They're within fucking smoking distance. There's a sign 3 blocks down that says you can't be here. Nice. I have an app that tells me where you're not allowed to be. Jesus. How's the gameplay? I mean, I need a better camera, obviously. Like, there are people who have, like, perfect fucking photo realist. Like, you can see everything perfectly. I think it's doable for now. This is definitely doable. Let me try to refocus it. That might be a little better. Gameplay is neat. San Francisco's worse. San Francisco, you can't smoke cigarettes, but the whole place smells like an asshole. There's like a layer of smog there. I'm getting secondhand smoke regardless.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect.
It's like going past the bridge on the way into New Jersey.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Oh, cigarettes are bad for you, as you Uber Eats McDonald's. Look, I don't like the smell of cigarettes, and I think that you probably ought not smoke them. But I mean, the people who sit here, like, have you ever been lectured by a fat woman about how fucking cigarettes are gonna kill you? Have you ever had the audacity of someone stopping you on the streets to tell you that cigarettes are gonna be the death of you? Also, Nick, which bridge? The George Washington? I don't fucking know. Dude, everyone's like, oh, what bridge? How do you get there? How close do you live to here? Bitch, I use Apple navigation. I finally stopped using Apple navigation to switch to Tesla navigation. I have no idea how to get anywhere. The car tells me in 500 feet, turn left. I couldn't even tell you which exit I get off at my job. Oh, 1 second. I have a child calling me. This is the 13. We're actually going to be interviewing the 13-year-old from Mr. T Lexify's streams. They're coming on. We stagnated them so we could talk to them while they're 13. Sup, freak? Hey.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Jesus Christ, that was a loud donation sound. I can't hear you, so I obviously have to fix that. This is like the closest thing to an IRL stream I'm ever gonna do. Actually, the closest thing was when I was gonna stream. Okay, stop vibrating, game. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I have to switch to voice.
We'll send a report as soon as we know.
That one. Hey, freak.
Hi.
Ah!
Okay.
No! Ow! Ow! Holy shit!
What happened?
That was the loudest sound I've ever heard. That was the loudest sound. Ow! I just flinched. Is it loud for you? I thought I was talking to Loudword. What do you want?
Okay, so I'm gonna leak this call, but here are my terms. Okay?
What?
Kick Aiden is to be retired, not for 1 month, but permanently. And on this glorious
What's
holy
stopping
day,
me from lying to you?
And on this glorious, I'm not talking to you. You think I'm talking to you? I'm talking to chat. And on this glorious holy day, no deal. Okay, no call. You wanna make this? You wanna make this deal, chat?
The New Deal. This is the fucking. This is like with the Hitler stuff, right?
Yeah. This is the pact.
Oh god, this tequila is disgusting. Why do they make these? Ever have High Noon tequila? Oh, of course you haven't. You're 19. You don't drink.
Yeah. All right. Well. Okay. Fine. All right.
Aiden, you were gay until last week.
Okay.
On his 18th birthday, he decided he liked women. I'm never gonna forget this. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life.
All right. Okay. I guess I've overplayed my hand here, chat. So we'll do no kick Aiden for the next 2 streams.
2 streams, Jesus.
And on this glorious holy day of God, October 6th, 2024, chat shall commend this eternal Aiden W.
Wait, aren't you Jewish?
Me?
Yeah.
Part. Not religiously though.
Would you say that this is like I was gonna make an October. Isn't it October 7th? Is that when Israel got attacked?
Yes, dude. My lord.
Are you saying I can't ban you from chat on October 7th?
My lord. Yeah, you can't. My lord.
I can't make your account look like the Gaza Strip.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
Okay, too far, bro. Too far. All right. All right. Well, I just want to preface this by saying, so I'm not known as the forever.
$50 for Kick Aiden.
What is going on? I'm literally about to give you guys what you've wanted for so long, and I still can't win. There's nothing I could do here. All right. Well, here's the deal. So I don't want to be known as the guy that records calls because I'm not. So let me preface this
Only
by
John
saying,
Swan and Bowblax.
I didn't record a
probably
call
me.
with John. I didn't record a call
All
with
you
John.
freaks record calls. I'm just the only one who gets shit for it.
I didn't record a call with John. Just so everybody knows, Bowblax was fully aware that he was being recorded. He
just
said
asked
after
that
the
you not
fact.
release it.
Yeah, he said after the fact that because private shit was said, I should not release it, which I understood. So I have cut like one private thing from this recording.
Ah, leak it. Come on, Bowblax is only known for putting his bank details in there and his age and his full address and.
I kind of have to, just for the sake of maintaining my ethics here. But other than that, it is an hour long. There is another let me speak moment. There's a lot going on in this call.
Wait,
and
what?
And I'm only releasing it. Because this is in relation to very public lies he has told. I thought going into the call that I may be recorded as well, since he recorded and released a call with somebody else.
No way!
Oh no!
Don't lie. Why would I lie about the call I'm about to give you? You can easily tell that I'm not fucking lying when I drop it. So, I'll leak the call. Here's our terms.
Ask you nice enough?
Yeah,
I don't respect
and I didn't really want to do this, but he has been inconsistent with the story yesterday on stream. He knew he was being recorded. I would never.
Dude, everyone heard that stream yesterday. I'm like, it can't possibly get worse for Bowblax. This is his worst performance ever. And Aiden's like, hold my high noon tequila, okay? Because it's actually going to get worse.
Yeah. I would never record a call unless somebody's like a pedophile or something. I would not record a call without somebody's knowledge. He knew he was being recorded. So I'm just gonna send this here.
Alright, while you're doing this real fast, I'm gonna put this on because I'm going to be here for a while, and that just means that I need to go and quickly get some more alcohol. Oh shit, let me grab a... I'm gonna make a drink, fuck it. We're gonna be chilling for a minute. Let me grab a Sprite. Can you hear me still? I guess not. Aiden?
Yeah, wait, what's up?
Oh, you can hear me. I'm at the bar right now.
Yes, you're at the bar?
I'm at the bar, hold on.
You have a bar in your house?
Yeah, I built one. Alright.
Holy fuck.
I need, hold on. I need some ice. Alright, chat. I'm going to be making a drink. I have, what is this? Fucking... Hold on. Alright. We got it. Grab my glass. So wait, you're dropping this now?
Yeah, it's just exporting really quick. I exported it in the wrong way.
You called me before you rendered it?
No, I did. I did. No, it's really quick. I'm just rendering the MP3. It's like literally done. Hold on. We're at 90%.
Okay. Some ice. Pink Whitney.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And watch me give them the best content they've ever seen in a while, and they'll still hate me for it.
Have you guys ever had fucking Pink Whitney? It's from like the Spit and Chicklets people. Jesus. It's like lemonade vodka.
Alright, here we go. I think this is it.
Sick.
It's too powerful?
Yes, jackass. Send it to me on Drive.
Send it to you on Drive? Okay, just don't leak my email.
It's Drive. It's not a fucking email.
No, I know.
Are you an animal?
Doesn't it show your Google email?
No. I'm gonna download it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're gonna kill me.
What?
It's a fucking 5-minute upload.
It's 5 minutes. I'm making a drink. They can
Oh,
wait.
okay, good.
They're gonna be here for another hour. They can wait. Actually, chat, can you start tweeting out that we're doing this? Oh, fuck. Damn it. Tweet out that we're doing this, because people aren't gonna believe it. And they're gonna miss it.
Why the fuck is this? Dude, my Wi-Fi sucks ass.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna do. Do you know how to use send anywhere?
Send any. What the fuck is send anywhere? What are these pedophile programs you're using?
It's like, it will give you a code to download it.
Give me a code. You just put it in Drive, you fucking mongoloid.
Drive is like not working. I don't know what's going on here.
Who is Bunty King?
What do you mean it's not working?
It's literally. Hold on. Hold on. This is like so complicated.
No, it's not. It's explicitly not complicated.
Well, I keep putting it in Drive and it's saying 20 minutes.
No, okay, just send me the link, jackass. I can download it. It doesn't have to render so I can view it. Just...
I'm uploading it to Drive.
What did you upload? 4K Dolby Digital and fucking Pokemon fart compilation? Yeah, I don't need fucking visuals. You can just send the fucking audio file.
It's an hour long.
An audio file does not fucking take 5 minutes to upload unless you're on like Nigerian Wi-Fi.
I think I might be.
This is ridiculous.
Why is
this is precisely why people do not like you.
Okay, I can. I'm not tech savvy. What can I say? Okay, well, hold on. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it.
We're doing it. That's good.
Hold on.
Smaggle wants on. How do I join call? Let me in. He's coping in chat? Why is Smaggle coping in chat? My moderator has gone fucking haywire.
What is Bunty King to you? A person? Who is Bunty King?
Let him on.
Nicholas DeOrio?
So you're gonna make me... These freaks are gonna make me screen share.
But can I just tell you how to do this? It's so much easier if you just use send anywhere. You just type it in, and then you put in the code I give you, and it will download it to your computer.
What were you doing for the last 2 hours? I'm just curious. Like, I'm actually super curious. What were you doing while I was live?
Well, I was on a date. I decided to go on.
Okay, all right.
Clean up the yacht. Clean up the yacht a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Hold on.
How'd your last date go? What was the story behind that one while you're here?
Oh well.
I'm just curious.
You see.
Wait a minute. I just asked you about a girl, and your response to me immediately wasn't. Why are you asking me about that? That's.
Well, you see.
I don't want. Someone's gonna get doxxed here. Someone's gonna get doxxed. Someone's gonna get doxxed if we talk about this any further. If I even mention the fact that there is a heterosexual woman involved, someone's gonna be doxxed. Then I got the chat coming at me like, "That's Nick. Didn't you get mad when people called your mom on stream?"
All right, Nick. Go to send anywhere and just put in this code, and it will. You'll download the call.
Cool. Sick.
Is this really lolly?
Is this really lolly? That's probably not the. That's probably not the ideal sentence to say. While you're sending me a leaked file.
Okay. Good one.
What is the code?
I just gave it to you.
Cool.
Don't share it on stream.
Okay. Chat, should I leak the code?
No.
This is great. I'm having so much fun. I do personally love you wasting my time. If this is a fart sound, I swear to God, I'm going to send you to the shadow realm.
It's not. I'm doing this very
reluctantly. If this is a fucking fart sound, they're going to find you in a ditch.
Dude, if this doesn't redeem me in the eyes of chat, nothing will, dude. Nothing will.
That was like the most Italian thing I ever said. Where's the link, Aiden?
I gave it to you.
No, you didn't, jackass.
That's the code you put into send anywhere.
What is send anywhere?
Just
is this how you send people child porn?
No, just put in send anywhere and then put in it's a 6-digit code, and then you just type it in and it downloads it to your computer.
Jesus Christ! You know you're what? Hold on, it's making me put files in here. What's going on? Oh, receive.
I don't know.
I don't want to receive
Yeah,
from you. This is
That's
gay.
what. That's how it works. This.
Accept. Activate. Skip. Skip.
What is Bunty King to you?
Receiving.
A person?
Okay,
Who is
I
Bunty
can
King?
see you're downloading it.
Nicholas DeOrio?
How can you see I'm downloading it?
It lets me know someone's downloading it.
That's Bro, it's gonna take 45 minutes.
It's taking 45
No,
minutes.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
2 minutes. You know, back in my day, we just screen shared the call.
Listen.
How many viewers did we bleed? By the way, chat, I'm not gonna spill this. Do you see this? There's a pinball in it. There's a pinball in the glass.
Alright, the WannaCry ransomware is officially now on your computer. I'm gonna need all the donations tonight sent to my Bitcoin wallet, and you will have access back to your computer on the stream.
Sick. Guy loves his pinball. True, chat. True. Alright, I'm gonna add... Do you want to be here for this?
Yeah, I'll be here for the beginning. Why not?
Oh, great. For the beginning? What do you got better to do?
You gotta take out the Lambo.
What do you got? One of those metrosexual orgies?
Okay, good.
There we go.
What up?
Hi. Did I get the audio better? You don't hear the fucking... Oh, now I'm echoing, obviously, but it was better before that. How did we gain viewers during that skirmish?
Because you told everyone to tweet it out on Twitter. Or X, or whatever.
What you guys don't realize is this is my pill stream. Oh, here we go.
You want to share your screen, Nick?
When it's done downloading. So how's your day, Smaggle? If the people want to know. When are you going to be streaming another Nintendo Direct?
Oh, when Nintendo fucking announces the Switch.
Why don't you start streaming the games they announce?
Because I don't have.
I can't wait to play that.
I don't have an SSD card. That's why.
You're a fucking jackass. You have no redeeming qualities. You will never.
Chad, if you.
What did King of Nothing say? What did King of Nothing say about you?
That he wanted to box me, but
Well, that did happen too.
Yeah. Chad, if you don't know, Nick wants me to get an SSD card to play Fortnite with him on my Nintendo Switch. It costs like $10. He's been asking me for this for months, and I have refused his every request.
So,
Oh no!
Because it's very funny.
I'm gonna get you an SD card against your will. That's what's gonna happen.
Show you up, buddy.
I don't care if you consent. You're gonna get an SD card, bitch.
Alright, you got it?
I just finished downloading.
Alright.
Here, let me take my trusty all-in-one mouse keyboard hybrid I bought from Amazon for too much money.
I think I did this right. If it sounds like someone's about to... No, I cut everything. I cut everything.
Dude, what? What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't putting anything.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second.
Oh wait, I actually, dude, my N drive just got leaked. It wasn't on the screen.
Oh my god! You said you cut one thing. What do you mean you cut everything now? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
I love the persistent, only recorded from one thing buzzing sound that comes with this clip.
Is it that bad?
It's bad enough, Smaggle. It's bad enough. Alright. Exclusive.
Please just be fart sounds. Please just be
Alright.
fart sounds.
Let's see if we're gonna kill Aiden.
Aiden.
It's real!
No! No!
Oh no. It's fucking real as Israel. Holy shit, dude. Alright, let me boost it.
In the projects. What's up, bro?
You're in the project?
First of all, I'm gonna ask you for consent, and if not... I like to. I wanted to know he's being recorded.
No, I hit the button.
Okay. Would you be okay with having an on-the-record conversation with me?
I don't know. Well,
that's some fucking great consent, Aiden. That's a fucking damn good job.
I'm not sure, honestly. It depends what we say and talk about. You can record it and then I can decide after, I suppose.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Fuck me.
I'm not trying to continue drama or anything like that.
Yeah. No, I understand.
This is so fucking stupid.
You convinced me, dude.
I want to clarify.
I know you must have a lot of questions.
I know, dude. I've been like,
and I trust you to like be good faith with them. I don't think you have an agenda.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously like I have been like against you on this one, and I have gone at you over it, and I do tend to align more with like their side of things.
Align a little bit more with our side, yeah.
I sympathize with your
I'm
side.
I'm trying to be nice, okay?
You know, I have a few questions I want to ask. First things first. Are you did a doctor tell you you have mania?
My doctors know about like the history between like my family and everything, and like
bro,
I told them about.
Is mania fucking hereditary?
Yes.
That might. No. Is it?
It's It's hereditary in the sense, like bipolar is hereditary. There's a hereditary.
Yeah, but he's not bipolar.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. You don't just inherit mania without having bipolar, cyclothymia, schizoaffective. It's like it's a symptom of a condition. It's not a condition.
I thought he had fucking hypomania.
Hypomania is a part of like more cyclothymia.
Basically, what they gave.
He is
my other
polythysemia mania.
Oh
fuck.
Family members when they came in and ended up having mania. I need to do more tests to have definitive.
Bro, this guy saw the disc on his fucking desk that said Sonic Mania, and when I know all the answers to my problems.
Diagnosis and answers, which I'm in the process of doing.
Okay.
So I just shorthanded it into saying like, yeah, but I am like confident that like I had a manic break. I could have BPD or not, but that would just be like part
his
of
whole thing rests on like surely something must have been wrong. I was really retarded
What is Bunty
that day.
King to you? A person? Who is Bunty King?
my overall psyche that has always been consistent with me, like autism. So that wouldn't matter as much. But yeah, I mean, you were there when I think the first time I noticed that something was wrong mentally with me was actually when I was pissed off at a Cheeto. You were there.
A Cheeto name drop.
I don't know, but anyway. So yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. I wasn't there. I don't know what he's talking about.
They could have said something like officially about mania or something, but I have to like look at my papers or whatever. But I don't recall them saying it. But it's very consistent with everything that I know about mania from like other people who had it or whatever. And I've always known that like I was very prone to having this happen if I was under a lot of pressure.
But
like,
you do know mania is not a part of BPD, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're separate.
Mania is like mania is part of bipolar disorder,
yes.
cyclothymia, schizoaffective. But you've never received the diagnosis.
No, not yet. I'm in the process of doing so.
Okay. Because my whole thing is, you could have been hypomanic, but the night we talked, right? Like when you think manic, you think like fucking Fousey Tube, July 15th. Like it's very fast speech, very like.
Yeah, like I don't know. Every manic person I've ever seen was on an upper, not a downer. And apparently, Bowblax doesn't have ups. He has Down syndromes.
It can go on for a month. And you can get angry while manic.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, like Fousey would have like angry manic fit. Well, actually, you know what? He did start. He was like really mad. He's like, "But I really fucking love you, man. I love you from the heart to the fucking sea to the sea." Wait, that's. Hold on, that's not what. Okay.
It's from the rivers to the sea, Nick.
In July, not in June.
He loves you from the rivers to the sea.
In June, there was like symptoms of it, but it like went into full gear in like July and August, which no one really saw that much except for Nick in the DMs because I was offline most of the time.
So were you
But
like
yeah,
masking
I was like
it?
really. I suppose through online, but I wasn't really online that much. Like, it's easy to mask it by just like making one tweet or something. Like, no one can, you know.
Yeah.
But
well, we
my plan was to like
The lie detector test determined he was not masking it.
pretend I was kind of semi-online, so that when I came back, it would kind of like it wouldn't be like a big deal, and I could just like get back into making content. Obviously, that didn't end up working, but. Sorry for the ramble.
No.
What did you want to say?
No, well, I was saying, like, because we met in, I think it was June, and then we called in July, and you, I'm obviously, like, I'm not a doctor or anything, but, like, you did sound, like, pretty level-headed right after your freak out on Nick. You didn't sound level-headed in that, but you sound level-headed after, which, I don't...
I was probably high.
Yeah.
Or abs.
He has two excuses. It's the BPD polythysemia fucking mania, or it's fucking weed. For everything.
And flows or whatever. I don't know. I could try to attempt to track how I was feeling and what I was thinking in every individual moment, but I was mentally ill, so it was all over the place.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel any need to like a
Bro,
lot of
I'm
people,
getting
like,
worse
even
the
the
more I
RDFC
drink. What's
streams,
happening?
like, we're getting into like oh, how did you feel at this time? Why do you do that? Why do you do this? And it's like, well,
fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm losing my train of thought.
That's okay. And really, like, I think the reason I think self-diagnoses and, like, these scenarios are harmful is because, like, a lot of the things you're describing can also be autism. A lot of things you're describing can also be attributed to anything else. So it's,
Sure. I mean, yeah, it's a mixture of everything because all of those things are potential. Well, some of them maybe not, or maybe, but it's all like my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I think symptoms are way more important than, like...
But...
Than, like, what
the whole thing with the false diagnosis, right? I would have never said I was like BPD like fully publicly. I only told like 4 people that I thought wouldn't.
Bro, you can watch this whole call. From the parts that I've heard, he just continues to lie about Alex hearing the call. He like knows everybody knows that Alex on the call. I'm sorry. He continues to lie about Alex hearing the fucking mania diagnosis or being texted about it. So like, it's just inconvenient for him to admit that he told Alex Gekmo. So he just continues to lie throughout the duration of every interaction he's had about it.
I thought like I could just correct them later if it was like a big deal or if they cared that much. I basically use BPD as a quick way to say, hey, I'm kind of going nutso, and then
Can I say something to you, Nick?
BPD and get
I really
Bro, I never want to hear nutso again, like ever. It's actually fucking so insane. Oh, what's happening? Oh shit. Oh yay, okay, I got the ball
Is
back.
this really lolly?
Nick, you're going nutto mode right now.
I'm going nutto.
Kind of what I'm
Dude, the
going
only
through.
way
I
you're
don't
going
know,
nutto is on a
it's kind of
bitch, bro.
thing. I didn't know it would become a big issue.
I'm back. Was
particularly
anyone's
with Nick,
address
because
leaked
when
yet?
I met,
Not
first,
yet.
when I mentioned
Can I say
Nick,
something
I
to
said
you, Nick?
99%.
I really like you.
So I wasn't
Why?
like 100% sure.
Yeah,
And
but...
Dude, I've got 99 solutions, but fucking mania ain't one of them.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Later,
I really
I
like you.
said that I might not have it, and he had zero reaction to it. It was like all
Dude, he just looked deadpan and went, no reaction.
okay until like days later with the Lorette
Can I say
thing,
something
so
to you,
I
Nick?
don't know.
I really like you.
Like,
Why?
I guess it is a big deal to other people, but I had no fucking clue, dude.
So
I didn't even think.
The problem is, right, like, at that point, like, you weren't just speculating with Nick in private, with your
Can I
friend,
say something
right?
to you, Nick? I really like you.
It
Thank you for
also
the
was
gift.
said to Gekmo, Alex Gekmo, who you're not friends with.
Thank you, thank
in
you.
response to, like, a perceived, like, something being done against you. And it was said 100% definitively to Tommy C as well.
True. True.
And from other people's perspective,
And
it sounded
Augie
like,
and
as you
Connor
just described, what you just
and your
described to me
fucking
sounds like a
friend.
more complicated way of saying, like, and you can totally clarify this for me. Like, I'm very open to, like, your perspective on this. What it sounds like to me is like you're saying
I'm getting
I was looking
DMCA'd
for a
right
quick
now.
way to, like, to excuse, like, poor behavior.
Or to explain, like, what I'm going through, and then I'll follow up more in detail later if they care.
Okay.
To explain bad behavior. But also, like, I didn't have any bad behavior towards Tommy. I did that of, like, my own volition. Because, I don't know, honestly, I was just like, when I went on the mood stabilizer meds, it like helped me like help my.
Okay,
mind.
but it didn't help anything because you were on the mood stabilizer things, claiming that your life was like fucking changed in the span of 2 days, and it takes like 3 weeks for them to take effect.
And clear up a lot, and I was just like excited that.
Oh, if you're hearing a buzzing sound, that's actually surprisingly not my shitty mic setup. It's because Aiden didn't put a denoiser on his leaked phone call.
Like,
Okay,
I don't know.
good
I was
one.
just like excited that I had no ill will.
I get
towards
no
anyone
respect.
anymore, and I just was telling Tommy, but I don't know. Even with the conversation where I was like, I feel like I don't hate Tommy C anymore to like Nick, which I'm sure he's mentioned by now probably. It was me
Which
being
I'm sure
like
he's mentioned.
It was me being over exaggerated in the sense that like, oh, I don't like because Tommy I used to dislike like in 2019, 2020 or whatever
bridges
because of
out.
our feud. But I used to love him his content a lot beforehand, and then after that I was kind of like indifferent, like Tommy C, whatever, good sometimes, bad sometimes, whatever. But then,
By the way, he was not indifferent. He was like a sworn enemy of Tommy C's. He was like a malicious fucking actor of Tommy C's. Oh fuck.
He was so malicious. In fact, he went on love phone to Tommy C. That makes so much sense now.
Yes, because he was trying to play a character. He's actually. By the way,
Right,
in case
okay.
you don't know, Bowblax is actually a mastermind. All right, it's like every YouTube drama. The guy's not retarded, I swear. He's actually a super mastermind who's totally aware of all of his actions every single time. Because you guys
Okay,
watch one
buddy.
too many soap operas.
I went on the meds. I was just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude. Tommy's fucking popping off on lolcow. Everyone's. I was just hyped. I was just like really positive, and then I said like, oh, I don't even hate Tommy anymore, like in an exaggerative way, but now apparently.
It sounds like you were attributing your hatred of Tommy C. I'm sure you've read all up on BPD now, and a lot of people do this when they self-diagnose. I'm sure you read about splitting, right? All people thinking people are all good or all bad. When you talk about like thinking
Yes.
people are the devil, I'm sure you had read about that when you said that. But it sounds like what you were saying at the time was to Tommy like, I have BPD. This is why I hated you, and now the meds make me not hate you. And you had said that. How many days after?
Bro, you're like a
meds?
banger psychiatrist.
I don't respect you.
I was originally a psych major, but I decided it wasn't for me.
Wait, you realized you like weren't going anywhere with it?
You don't make a lot of money. You have
Exactly.
to go into. You have to get your master's and shit. I didn't want to do it. It interests me about.
So did you switch from there to art?
No, I'm doing communications, which is just as useless. So I don't even know.
You should get a journalism degree so some guy can make more money than you who tweets.
True.
Hey, also Aiden, did you get a minor in psychology by any chance?
Yeah, he psychologically goes for minors. Yeah.
I was 2 classes away from my associates.
Damn.
Who are your associates? Get it?
Yeah, that's
Associates with Jay Contrary and Lieutenant.
I said that to Nick. I don't know if I said that. I need to double check exactly what I said to Tommy.
You told him I went to the ER, I got diagnosed with BPD, and then you had said to Nick that the meds made you not hate Tommy C anymore. But you had, when you were talking to Tommy, you made it sound like your past hatred of him was due to that, and you were explaining it with this diagnosis that you had claimed to have received.
Little bro hasn't even read the donations yet. I don't even know what I'm saying. That was useless. I'm sorry.
I speculated that I might have hated. It was more about like. Honestly, I shouldn't have even said anything. To be honest, I was just like.
Well, we both agree on
like,
that. We both agree on that.
Yeah, obviously I'm a very impulsive person, and I just felt like, dude, I'm loving Tommy C's content again, and I was just hyped, but I said too much, and I said it in a way that obviously was not good.
I bet they gave this little shit a sugar pill. What is the percentage chance that this little shit had a sugar pill? It's like there's a fucking psychopath sitting on our emergency room right now, and like Dr. House just came out and gave him a piece of sugar, and he's like, "Here, this is what you'll need. This is a mood stabilizer. Okay, now go home."
Should have just said, dude, I'm loving the content. Keep it up. Although, I feel like the way I told Nick, I guess he could misinterpret it, but I feel like Nick's interpreting everything I've ever told him in the most negative way, which
surely.
A bit frustrating. From the little I've seen, honestly, I haven't seen like any full Bowblax video, except for the other day I watched Nick's Twitter versus Bowblax because someone told me to make a potential response, but I don't think I'm gonna respond. I don't know, but I haven't seen like much.
The problem with my Twitter versus video is it was just too funny to respond to. Like, how would you even start? It's not that I just shit on him. I parodied his whole aesthetic.
So.
Do you not think
It was
that
so
Nick
accurate.
has been...
What?
And it was so accurate too.
I know, and it was like I took every criticism that I'd heard people make over the years, and I tried to like put it all into one short video.
Like you're
But
claiming...
the AI version
in
was
your
way better.
opinion, do you think Nick's like wanted you gone for a little while, and this was like an excuse to do it?
Yes.
Oh.
Dude, what is the disease? Every time we get into a fight with somebody, he's been waiting for this. Bro, how? How? He has no idea why people are mad.
Okay. See...
Wait, hold
the
on,
thing
Nick.
with that is,
Pause.
right,
Time
do
out
you
for
not-
a second.
What?
He has admitted multiple times he has not watched the coverage. Why are you surprised that he has not watched the coverage?
Dude, did you see his breakdown? He talked to us for like 2 hours. Oh no, I'm gonna get Tommy Seed. They're gonna Tommy see me. No. No,
Yes.
no, I can't get the ball.
Yes.
The ball. Dude, I literally can't get the ball. I literally can't get the ball. Fuck!
Just shake the machine,
Dan,
dude.
I don't know. I
Shut
don't
up.
think 100%. I think he would have wanted to avoid it, but I do think that like he was kind of annoyed with me and didn't like tell me, and then used this to get out all of his frustrations at once instead of letting me know in the moment.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he like planned to like deliberately take me down.
Okay, because it sounded like kind of conspiratorial, like the way you were like implying like this had been just like a plan of his for a while. Would you agree with the like sentiment that Nick has been more charitable to you than most people would be to somebody else?
I'm unsure because I haven't watched any coverage beyond the Twitter versus video that he made, like the 13-minute like parody one, and like what he said on stream. And
You haven't watched any of it?
no.
You sure?
Dude, I need like a Nick is fair in chat, okay? Because the chud is fair, alright? Nick is fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can show you my like watch history.
No,
if
it's
you
okay,
really
it's okay,
care,
it's okay. Yeah, well, he obviously
Yeah.
he's very like negative about you now. And
I am
obviously
a
he's, like,
negative
shitty.
Nancy.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
I've seen like the titles uploaded, like it's called "I Hate Bowblax" or whatever. I actually found out I was visiting my friend yesterday, and we were scrolling through YouTube on his big thing, and in his subscriptions it was DeOrio. I'm like, oh, there's a video about me. There's another. But the reason I haven't seen it is because my Bowblax account, which I use for like gaming videos, I've been using that to browse YouTube, which has no subs to any drama channels. So yeah, I haven't been catching up on my drama or really any other drama.
Well, you've been in the Clipped Live Reddit. Weren't you making comments there like today?
Oh,
and yesterday?
yeah. Because I look my name up on Reddit and reply sometimes.
Okay,
I've been doing
so you
that.
can't really say you're not keeping up with the drama, like.
I'm like well, I'm not keeping up with the streams and the content. I am keeping up with what people
What is Bunty
generally
King to
think,
you?
like, through
A person?
Reddit and stuff.
Who is
You
Bunty King?
rewatched Augie's stream
Nicholas
on you and
DeOrio?
stuff.
I watched the commentary AIDS video.
Okay.
On it that came out. Not like the full one, but the one of like Tom, like the aftermath of Tom coming in, with the like Rick and Morty mask or whatever. I watched that.
Okay.
Is he gonna do his fucking thing?
Commentary.
Oh shit.
Well, I just.
Is he gonna do his fucking thing again where he's like, well, I didn't really watch the coverage. I watched Turkey Tom do the Rick and Morty thing where he yelled at me, and a few of those points were pretty good, but I actually do think there were a few minor inconsistencies that I got. That's how he's been talking about everything so far.
Saw it or whatever.
And you,
sub from him, so.
You'd watched up to my
There's a
part
few
too, 'cause
mistakes.
you were talking about it. But.
Yeah. I didn't watch it 100% full. I like clicked around in chapters, but I probably watched like 70 or 80% of it through that method.
Damn.
Just skipping around.
I just got owned.
Do you think like, because this was my perspective on it, I think Nick was like more charitable to you than, and I even said it to you the night you called me on the phone. I said, when you had sent him all those DMs, I said, dude, he's gonna interpret this in the worst way possible. Because like.
Oh, Before you, just to get my like thought out
Yeah.
and kind of answer this, and you can continue after if this answer isn't relevant to what you were gonna say. But I have no issue with how Nick acted up until, like, I guess the unfollow and Lorex thing. But I still kind of understand that. I don't know. I don't really have any like.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Nick!
I said this is kind of soy so far. When is he going to address the allegations?
It's slower pace, but it happened. It gets
Is he going to
good.
debate Xavier in this?
I don't know who that is.
Is he running from Xavier?
Who the fuck is Xavier?
Huge critiques about Nick, at least prior to that point. I do think he's maybe like pushing it a little or whatever, but I haven't seen his stream, so I don't know exactly how. I've only seen like some of his tweets, right, which are obviously come across much more harsh than a stream. So I might have an issue with what Nick did, and I probably do have like some minor issues here and there post the Lorex thing, but before that he was perfectly fine. I don't have any issues with how he responded to my freak out or.
I see somebody had advanced warning of the DJ Screwdriver video. No,
Yeah.
just me. No, just me. Jesus.
I DM'd Bowblax that, yeah.
No, never mind, Smaggle.
What do you mean, never mind?
Well, yeah, I know you, but I'm saying
he said he had minor issues, so I said never mind.
That,
Good
like,
one.
he clearly didn't want to cut you off because, like, he had been giving you, like, so many additional chances that would not have been afforded, to example, for somebody like me. Would not have been afforded, to example, for, you know, anyone else. And, like, I think this, like, when you keep saying, like, you know, you keep kind of basically implying that he's wanted you out. And I feel like that's just not true with how many, like, shots have been, how many chances have been given. And I don't know. I think that, like,
honestly, I don't feel like I've been given too many like chances. Like I apologized and like,
yeah, it's crazy.
Was very like, dude, I felt so guilty about those messages to both my best friend, which I mentioned in the RGRC.
Alright, he didn't feel guilty. He knew this would potentially come back to bite him. I don't think he felt guilty for saying any of that shit. In fact, when you push him on the Destiny stuff later, from the clip that you did show me, it's pretty obvious that he wasn't even sorry, and he just kind of said sorry because, like, that was what people wanted to hear. So, like, this is why I think this guy's manipulative. You know what I mean? He's like, I felt really bad about it. It's like, no, you told me this is how you felt for a year, and then you went on stream and you said there's little fucking sprinkles of truth involved in the whole situation, so...
Nick and Alex
he's so manipulative. That's why I turned on him.
That's the problem, is he's just manipulative. But he's not smart enough to be manipulative effectively.
Why I gave them too much information, like, back, because I felt guilty and I felt like it would give them peace of mind or something like that. I was kind of like, you know, maybe that logic doesn't really follow through too well, but...
Once you kind of break the glass on the he's a funny little retard, then it, like, the manipulation stops working correctly, right?
That was my thought process, so, yeah, and I was, like, very, like, apologetic and everything like that. Now, the Lorex thing happened, but that had, like, nothing to do with Nick. And he can be upset at that and be like, Bowblax is a spurg, I'm fucking dropping him for that, but, like...
You don't think you've been given a lot of chances? Because if we look back, right, like, everyone's now talking about the fucking Boo Boss stream and shit, like... That,
bro,
obviously...
can we stop? Can we post-hoc rationalize this thing? Like... Why are we still calling it the Boo Boss stream? Am I the only one? Can we stop calling it the fucking Boo Boss stream, please? Holy
hold on. What's the official name that we should call this?
This stream where Bowblax cries.
No! The Boo Boss stream has, like, a perfect, like, ring to it. It's a perfect
No, it
title.
doesn't. This is... No.
Yes, it does.
No, I'm a Queeman subscriber. This is like a fuck off.
You see, like, that's old.
Shut up,
this is a psyop to cover up what happened.
on
There's a pretty big chance afforded to you that, like, others wouldn't have gotten. And then we go after that, and then, you know, you have the Destiny shit. You have the you know, calling Destiny a pedophile and shit. You have the, with what comes, like, I feel like after flagging drama, after, like, pedophile allegations, whatever, like, I think it's fair to say that most people would have been outed from the group.
Wait, what?
I think you've been given like...
People have made way worse tweets than the quote retweet I did to Destiny, which was snarky. It wasn't a direct pedophile allegation. It's very snarky. It's like, dude, is this why you fucking platform Mr. Girl, bro? Like, people have done really...
Didn't you make
There's
an
been
allusion...
way more aggressive tweets.
Didn't you make an
that.
allusion to Courtney? Didn't you reference that situation?
Fuck!
Well, Courtney was in the quote retweet that I mentioned, but I didn't mention her. I was just talking about how Destiny's okay making pedophile jokes while platforming Mr. Girl really makes you think. Like, that was basically the tweet. It had nothing to do with, like, Courtney just happened to be there. It could have been anyone, you know?
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, why is he making these jokes? Like, I'm not saying he's a pedophile for those tweets. I'm saying, why is he making jokes pretending
Let me
to
just
be a
ignore
pedo?
all the context that people have explained to me for the past couple weeks.
Like, what was the implication of that question?
That he likes to platform Mr. Well, it's what I said in the Augie RFC stream when.
You see, I don't want to sit here and talk about this autistic talking point of like the Destiny tweet because it's become like the whole drama is like the Destiny tweet. But in reality, it's just the easiest example. All right, somebody tweets out calling someone he doesn't like a pedophile. He texts me directly. By the way, guys, I don't think he's a pedophile. The objective to boost that tweet is to push the pedophile allegation. That's exactly how he operates. That's the fucking point. But he keeps talking around it, being like, well, I tweeted it, and it's actually a big misunderstanding because I was focusing on what was in the messages, not the text where it says, Destiny is a literal pedophile in all caps. That's the only caption, okay? You have to, like, avoid showing the screenshot to hide my perspective on this issue. And that's what he does. He tries to get away with it because he thinks he can just explain it away when it's not on screen. When it's on screen, it's very obvious what's happening.
Is that, like...
And I pushed him on this more in the stream from the other day than I did in this call.
Yeah, obviously. You did better the second time.
True. I think all your needs to like clarify after the fact might be less due to people misunderstanding you and more due to the fact that you just... Or I guess this would still be a misunderstanding, the fact that you just don't word anything well.
Yeah, I did word it incorrectly, so I deleted it and then made like one apology tweet, and I took accountability, and it was like pretty quick and swift. Now, it's only now seeming like I'm coming up with all these explanations because people keep like re-asking it, so obviously I'm gonna talk and respond.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all these responses are public, like my apology tweet, everything, like, it's just...
Fuck.
Do you...
Yeah, I mean, and I don't even think like... It, like, Destiny didn't even... I don't even think Destiny knew I made that tweet. It wasn't really a big deal. When it all is said and done after the deletion and the apology, of course.
I haven't seen Nick on stream in a real long while, but he's giving off bad vibes on the polo shirt. Yes. Well, I actually am wearing the black, no stripes polo sweatshirt because it's synonymous with my run at the YouTube drama tournament.
If I left the tweet up and it was stubborn...
It's a psychopath's way of showing that he wants revenge.
Because the outcome wasn't as bad, right? Like, doesn't mean, like, you're in a sphere, right, where you clearly want your opinion to be heard and matter and be valuable, your opinion on other people. This is, like, a sphere where, like, you need to... A lot of the mistakes you have made, I would even say, are generally not as bad had you not been a commentary YouTuber. You're in a sphere where you want your opinion to be heard. You want to be criticizing other people. You want to be, you know, taken seriously and have influence over this community. And a lot of this stuff, regardless of how harmful the outcome is, like when you're held to the standard of somebody who is going to be criticizing others. Do
you know that we have almost 2,000 people watching me listen to a leaked call while playing pinball and drinking? Can we just put this in like the win column? This is just so fucking stupid.
For their coverage, for their situations, like...
Hey, Nicholas
a lot of this shit would
hey, thanks for your membership.
Okay. And I think like that's...
in this community, it really depends on who the person is. Because if I said the same thing about...
Well, it depends on the child, really.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying, yes. There's no other...
Yeah.
There's no more charitable way to read that.
And tipster, or even someone so big that they wouldn't like care, like Mr. Beast or whatever, it would just be seen as like a funny joke or whatever. But because it's Destiny, that's why I guess like Nick and Lorex are upset and some other people.
Because it's Destiny. Dude, we catch him red-handed doing exactly the thing that every single person tells Bowblax he does. We give him an example and he's like, they're just mad because it's Destiny.
Why?
No, it's like the most recent usable example.
Well, you know, so...
You think like
He did this to
I think
Tipster,
it's
too.
bad, but I think people are more upset at it because of the person.
Oh my god,
who I
bro.
quote-tweeted,
Oh,
or
he has
who
no
I was
idea.
making fun of.
Okay.
But I do think it's bad regardless. Like, if it was Tipster, I'd make...
What medication did he go on after
maybe
this
I wouldn't
call?
make the same apology, but, like, if people called me out in the
Brack.
same way, and it was just, let's just replace Destiny with Tipster, I'd make that same...
Dude, someone mentioned this to me. They're like, there's gotta be like, the crack cocaine theory is not entirely off the board quite yet. Like, it's down lower. Like, the Vegas betting odds have it, like, at, like, a 5%. But it still kind of answers all the questions, you know? Like,
if I were him at this point, I'd lie about like a crack addiction.
At this point, I'd start doing coke. Like,
just so I could say that.
I mean, you
that
can't,
was the whole reason.
dude. If you're a cokehead, what do you can't even. I don't even know the dates anymore. He might not even know the dates anymore. You know, if he's a cokehead, like surely.
Like, deletion and apology or whatever, you know? But nobody, I don't think people would be as mad after the fact. It's like, oh, Tipster.
Whoa. Jesus, I've never done that before.
Dumb or whatever. So it's like, there is a lot of, like... It is about what you say in this community, but also there is, like, bias, obviously, in one direction or another.
One
In any
Direction,
given
good
moment.
band.
Like how there's bias against me now, and, like, not for Tipster anymore, but, like, obviously at a different point in time it would have been reversed or what have you, so...
Well, it's because your behavior, like, it's the way you word these things. There's bias against you. Like, it doesn't sound like you think this is because of your behavior. You think that this is, like, just people, like, the way you word it, you would think that
Dude,
people
I'm getting
are just
owned.
going at you for no fucking reason. Do you think, honestly, do you think that this is a result of a community that is just having a hard time understanding anything, or do you think this is a result of your behavior?
I think it's a community that doesn't read or acknowledge any of my responses or apologies to anything.
True.
That's nuclear. That's nuclear.
I agree with Bowblax. That's an agreeable moment.
I'm fucking muted. No! Holy shit! I'm muted. Fuck!
Good one, Nick.
I was just talking hella shit. And I'm fucking muted. No! Dude, but that's like that's the easiest one, right? It's your fault. You, the chatter. You're not looking at my good responses. You're just watching Nick's videos where he gets everything wrong, okay? You're not watching my clarifications. My clarifications.
And it's not their
Good
job
one.
to accept it, but a lot of people who claim the Destiny thing, they're not bringing up my apology, which I showed in like the Lorex Bully stream.
Dude, he's just repeating himself in the Boo Boss stream, but not crying. Like it's not it's a clarification. It's not an apology.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Be patient.
You made this guy cry in offline chat.
Pre-recorded video. Like people.
I
are
wasn't
just
trying to be
omitting
fair.
information to make me
You didn't want the blood?
Just so you know, when you
To be
apologize
fair,
for something,
Nick wasn't trying either on the Boobosh stream.
I just have a way with words.
well, I was trying to treat him like a normal human being. If I was if the roles were reversed, or if this
See,
was
that
like a
was where you
constant-
went wrong, okay? That's the problem here. That's what we're dealing with. Dude, so if I do... And then I unmute it. That's so annoying. Why does it do that? Okay.
That's not... An apology is not a way out, right? Like, an apology
Okay, good point, Aiden.
is an attempt to ask...
I agree, but they are. I think it's still important to bring up, especially when like my apology was very like taking accountability to the point, no excuses, etc. In that it was like one tweet or like two tweets, kind of explaining it like back to back in a thread or whatever.
Yeah, but
It was
based on
very-
how you talk to Nick in DMs, you actually seem kind of mad about the fact that you had to apologize. It didn't seem like it was genuine. It seemed
Really?
like a tactical apology, because the way you go and speak to Nick in DMs, you sound almost pissed off and annoyed that you had to walk this back.
I recognize it was bad, but I think Destiny deserves a joke. I mean, he fucking.
How? If you understand why it's bad, how? How do you come to that conclusion? What was this, like 3 days ago?
This was, I think this was, yeah, this was about 3 days ago. I have like no time perception.
This is current day! I feel like, this is current day Californian shit!
He literally is like.
Then what are you
laughing about when
apologizing
someone's
for?
dead.
Well, then you're not sorry.
So people. Yeah, I'm not sorry.
Based, holy fucking base, Bowblax.
No, because he said it in private. It would be based if he said it in public. What?
Wait, this was last week. Yeah, this was last week.
Last week, okay.
Towards destiny.
So then why? So you're asking people on one hand, well, they're misunderstanding.
Because according to like internet standards and etiquette, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, so you want people to accept your apology and acknowledge
Bro,
it.
I'm the optics guy, you know? The guy who's drinking right now on a pinball stream watching Bowblax cry. I'm the optics guy. This guy is like, oh, Nick, you're too optics oriented. And he's like, well, you know, the way that the wind goes in the commentary community, I ought not make claims like that, you know? It's not that they're necessarily bad, it's just, well, that's just the way things are. Okay, sick dude.
When bringing up this situation, but at the same time,
Yeah, Chad, is this not the definition of manipulative? What he's doing, what he's describing right now?
No, it's just being a coward. It's being a pussy coward. That's what it is.
I'd consider like a tactical apology where you're not really sorry to get everyone off your back to be like fairly manipulative.
I mean, yeah, but like it only works if you think this guy's a pathetic little wretch, which I guess that glass has shattered. So now everyone's just like, well, I mean, they still think that, but now they don't feel bad anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
is this call AI?
I mean,
I don't know anyone
Yeah.
named Al, to be honest. I don't know.
I was just talking with Nick in
Okay,
private, so
buddy.
I didn't assume that
Kick
he would,
out.
like try to like expose it or whatever. But yeah,
Well,
I mean,
that's completely.
I don't like
Kick
looking
out
at-
and
Yeah, but that's completely irrelevant to like just first of all, just because you don't like somebody.
It's
doesn't-
not his fault, by the way.
Fuck.
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying I didn't expect it.
Yeah, just because you don't like somebody, doesn't mean you can just go scorched earth on them. Like you were saying in DMs, you were saying to Nick, like it's very obvious I don't like Destiny. It's very the problem is not that you don't like Destiny. The problem is that when you don't like somebody, that doesn't give you an excuse to be reckless in your coverage of them. This was my criticism for Flamenco when he was covering Keffels. We both didn't like Keffels.
Oh my
What Flamenco
God.
was doing is he would just start like taking any like little thing, regardless
Aiden
of validity,
calling back
and,
to
like,
his one
reporting on
debate
it against
victory.
Keffels as if it were fact. With, like, the
More like my
embezzlement and
third.
stuff.
Bro!
That was my problem with him. Not that he didn't like her.
I got the
but
worst
because
bounce.
his coverage was reckless, and you're almost saying like because you don't like Destiny, like that should justify what you said to Destiny, and at the same time you're saying the community should accept your apology, but you're not really sorry. Like, I don't understand like how you are going to attribute this whole scenario to a misunderstanding amongst the community when you're giving so many like contradictory feelings and statements and sentiments.
I don't think I've never said there's been a misunderstanding around the Destiny game.
Well, you're saying they're not reading into it. They're not reading your clarification. They're not reading your explanation. They're not reading your apology. And if they're not reading it, the
I'm hitting
implication there
everything
is
right now.
there's
What
some
the
additional
fuck?
information that would
Holy
change how they
shit.
would view it. So that would be a misunderstanding. That's what you're implying.
Well, it's just them not doing their due diligence to see what.
I'm not doing their due
They
diligence.
don't
What a
have to agree.
sentence.
They can like say it's bullshit or whatever and all that, but
Well,
no
Bowblax
one's
gives us
even
our
addressing it.
permission.
Like, people are like operating with half facts.
How would he know the coverage
Wait.
is unfair if
Anything
he's
that
not
makes me
watching
look
it?
Slightly better, they'll just like
Wait,
omit. And
Bowblax watched the one video where I showed his apology in it, for the record. The only video that he specifically showed was the one I showed his apology in. I think that might be the only time I showed it, was when he saw it. He's talking about the Destiny thing, right? Aiden? Aiden?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's talking about the Destiny thing. I didn't just put his apology. I also put his offline, like, rational statement in there as well. Like, there's a whole section of that 12-minute video that shows every, like, answer that he made.
that's like part of the commentary. Everyone does.
Well, you keep alluding things that are omitted, things that they're not including,
Ooh.
things that are not said. What in this scenario did you say
I think
that
I
you're
just,
mad they didn't
I've
cover?
had the right amount of drinks. I'm hitting my shots now.
I haven't watched the coverage. But
No,
it's
as I
based
say
on
that, just
what
give me back,
I've
whatever.
heard from
I'll say it.
clips, people are acting as if the Destiny tweet is like, you know, still up or was up for a really long time before getting to.
Chat, how many people thought the Destiny tweet was still up? Out of curiosity. If you watched one video, you would have known it wasn't, but...
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, I'm just wondering, like, chat specifically, how many of you people are caught in the web here? Is this the new Fortnite? Yeah, it's a new mode.
It was up for like a couple hours, I think.
Bowblax is
half
DDoSing
a day
me.
or something.
I haven't heard anyone say that, or I haven't heard anyone say that. Maybe they could have, but at the same time, right? How are you gonna say that they're not covering certain things while also claiming you're not watching the drama?
I assume it based on how they're talking because they wouldn't be.
Oh, well, Bowblax, you know when you make assumptions, you make an ass out of you and me.
So you think that there is a misunderstanding? You think that their opinion would be totally different had they known about a different, had they known this additional information?
A person?
Hey, ball added. Thank you for the dono.
Arguing against like stuff I don't know. I'm like trying to fill in the gaps because I haven't. I told you already. I haven't like seen the coverage.
Wait, pause. So this is just like. This is how you know, like, this is how you know this is a lie. The whole contention here is, you know, I'm upset they're not including my apology in the coverage that he keeps insisting he hasn't watched, and it's like, I asked him, you know, how would you know, and he's not giving me a straight answer. So, he's lying about something here. The question is, like, what?
Well, because he thinks that the rational person would see his apology and then I just drain all the balls. Fuck! Alright, the rational person would see his apology and realize that he's 100% in the right. So that's his defense, I guess, is that he's just like assuming that he's right because he's delusional. But I mean, if you watch the one video he watched showed his apology in it, so I don't really know.
Yeah, no, you're right. He thinks he can't imagine a scenario where everybody else doesn't reach the exact same conclusion that he does.
Well, that's why he sent me the Twitter thread where autistic people are often misconstrued as being manipulative.
I'm just assuming that they didn't. I just assume that they didn't look at it. I'm not making like a definitive statement.
I'm actually
like,
having
no, they didn't look at it. No, they didn't.
Can we just talk that I'm 93 million right now in ball 1? Excuse me, bitch.
Sure, because I haven't seen the coverage, but I'm just.
You're gonna see it.
That's an old ass reference.
I'm kind of like, besides looking on Reddit every once in a while when I'm like really bored, like I've been doing like, I don't know. I just haven't been watching everything and like really getting into it as much, I suppose. So I don't know.
It's okay.
Like I'm not pressed. Oh! A response or anything.
No,
if
I'm
I were
not.
to make a response video to this.
No!
I need you to keep this.
You know, I'd watch it, but
I need you to keep this in mind for later.
I'm not expecting you to know the answer.
He keeps
to
saying he's
everything. I'm really
bored,
just trying to,
and he
like,
has time. You know what else he could be doing?
deduce,
Fucking
like,
working.
What you think? Because the way you worded on the stream the other day.
To be honest, here's the other thing.
What'd you say?
I really like you.
I had to make sure I killed the
said-
machine. I had to make sure it was still in frame.
No, good. I need you to keep this in mind for later. He keeps saying he's looking on Reddit because he's bored, which implies he has like free time, whatever. You need to keep this in mind for later because you know what else he could be doing with that, out of that boredom, with that time he supposedly has. He could be fucking working. Later, he's gonna try and claim he has no time to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he can't work. He can't work. He has to take time off and read Twitter. The safest place for him to be.
It sounds like you use apologies like not as a way to say you're sorry, but as like a way that's like tactical.
Can we get a destruction
like
jackpot?
you seemed like very like kind of like laid back and apologetic when you went on Augie's show, and then now you're on this stream, members only stream the other day, where you think they've all wronged you for, like it sounds like you think you've been the one that's been wronged here when you didn't sound that way in the moment.
Because it didn't work.
Because stuff has happened since that stream.
No, it hasn't.
It sounds like you apologize or will include something and expect.
Well, I apologize for Lorex, not anything else.
Yeah,
What
but
is
it
Bunty
sounds
King
like
to
you
you?
get
A
heat.
person? Who is
Ain't
Bunty
no
King?
party like a Nick DeOrio
Nicholas
basement
DeOrio?
party. Base.
You apologize for something or include something that you think will make that heat go away, and whenever people don't reach the same conclusion that this completely negates what you've done, you think they're misunderstanding you. I don't think it's a misunderstanding. I think they have the same information that you have. They're just reaching a different conclusion. Like, I think you're more charitable. Obviously, everyone is. You're more charitable to you expect everyone to have as much charitability for you as you have for yourself.
Fuck. It's because
That's what
he's
it feels like.
delusional. That's what he is. He's fucking delusional.
Essentially, yeah.
But that's not realistic. That's not realistic, right? You
Sure.
can't blame people for not feeling that way.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's what a lot of this fucking. I feel like a lot of this anger is boiling down to. You're mad that Lyrics didn't give you like the most charitable like.
Someone in chat. No, dude, it's a misunderstanding. What are you not getting here? Dude, it's not a misunderstanding. There's no apology. Let me speak.
Conclusion for the Boo Boss stream and think that some of your wording there was a little manipulative.
Come on. All right, let's
obviously,
battle.
like his interpretation based on
Mothra
what
joins
happened
the
is not like he's not misunderstanding. He has the same information that everybody else has, that you have. He's just not being as charitable to you as you are to yourself. And even then, in the call, I think he was being pretty charitable to you.
Oh. Alright, that game just died fast.
Dude, I don't think interpreting my tweet. Okay. Well, there's a couple things.
Someone just told me to pee in my basement. That's not the plan, okay?
I'll just like not mention. Well, you just okay.
155. It's the best game of the night so far.
Can you?
Hold on, wait a second.
Yeah.
What?
What was Bowblax gonna mention? There was something that he was gonna mention. What was that?
Was that the cut?
If he didn't, no, I didn't cut there. But if he didn't mention it, then I actually don't know what he was gonna mention.
Damn.
That could have been at least 5 different things. I don't know.
Okay.
Rip.
I said what I was saying was like I think you expect people to have the same level of charitability you have for yourself, and then you say that when they don't, you say it's a misunderstanding. It's not a misunderstanding. It's that they're not.
Is this really
the same information that you have? They have that exact same information. They're just interpreting it with the evidence.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Can you repeat what you
Thanks for
said
new membership.
before that about like my thought?
Oh, by
process?
the way, for members in the chat, if you're a member of the YouTube channel, you can just go into the community tab, and there's a member-only message. I know people were asking about the Discord server. I want to try to get it going, but you got to join the link from there because the old one expired, and I'm probably going to fix it at some point. But for the meantime, anyone who's member can see it anyway. So, community tab.
From beginning.
Nick, you have to invite me to
Yeah, I
that
was saying
server
that
to make me mod, you know?
Yeah, pay me, freak. Somebody gift
I'm not doing that.
Sometimes you give out apologies or information that you expect is gonna negate the heat you're getting. And when the heat isn't negated and people are still going at you, you think that they're misunderstanding because if they knew, and if they really did know everything, they would reach the same conclusions that you're reaching. And it seems like you get very mad that they're not. And like that's just not how human beings work.
Yeah, obviously. What's happening is people are mad at me, and I genuinely like. I can understand maybe some of the facts around it, but I genuinely like have a hard time understanding why. So I have to like try to view it through their mindset, and then attempt to apologize based on what they are thinking and what.
This guy think he's fucking God? Maybe he is manic. What the fuck was that? I have no idea why you're mad, so I'm trying to reach into your emotions, like fucking the one from Deadpool 3, and just like start touching the inside of your face and pulling out something of value so I can apologize for what you think you want to hear. Bro, that's nuclear. That is
Not
insane.
manipulative. Not manipulative, by the way.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
The audience knows.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like
you.
Why?
Or explanations are obviously going to be coded.
By the way, dude, I was not smelling my fingers. I was just touching my face. It's something that's a glitch. Okay. Oh fuck! Play. Hit the wrong button.
Towards that perception that I had to discover, because my perception is fundamentally different. You know, that's why I have trouble.
What did he say? It was a tick.
You know.
Just so you know, if anybody else had like
Pause
done
real
what
quick.
you've done, and we're out.
What do you want?
Some of the stuff he's saying like could probably truly like be attributed to like autism, like the stuff like not understanding why people are mad. But at the same time, like when we're explicitly explaining why we're mad, and then he's then going and saying, okay, well, I'm just gonna put the apology out there, like. That is the whole process of him making the apology is the manipulative part. Like I believe him that he can't immediately tell why we're mad, but like it's not like everyone isn't explicitly explaining to him why they're upset with him.
Good point, Aiden.
Outsiders, we're not in your mind, so we see the world based on what's in front of us. Not we can't live in your head and
Yes,
see it,
I know, I know.
And I think that's where the disconnect happens sometimes. But the from anyone else's perspective, a lot of this shit that has occurred would be viewed as manipulative. A lot of the shit that's occurred would be viewed as manipulative. And that's not a misunderstanding.
Is this really
that's,
lolly?
You know, Occam's razor. Like, the evidence...
I'm telling you, he's going to full Boogie. It's literally the same thing that Boogie said with the, I have read your comments and I understand... Yeah, it's literally... You're exactly right.
That is the most, like, logical conclusion. from what we've established.
Sure.
And like
no more manipulative than anyone else in this community, though. To be honest, I mean, I fucked up. I can't come up with any more. I don't know. I'm trying to think of my mind.
What is Bunty King to you? A person?
That's why I apologized
Nicholas DeOrio?
for the little wreck stuff. I did legitimately fuck up.
Okay, so you admit. So you admit
Okay,
here
but
that
he didn't fuck up by leaking the phone call. You fucked up by looking terrible in it. And it doesn't sound like he realizes that he looks bad even in that call now, right? He thinks this is a call leaking issue. It's not. It's a fucking sustainability issue. You're crazy. Like, you're a fucking, danger to yourself and others online, dude.
And I think he was expecting me.
You're a career Dude, they're gonna call a blue alert because this guy is a career suicide risk.
Mm-hmm. And just so, I think he was expecting me to buy this because I have, made an effort to be charitable, right? This is, I don't want to, I didn't want to completely go scorched earth at first. And, I felt I don't know, he probably saw me as someone that wasn't gonna, push him on any of this shit, which is why I think he brought me into the stream after Tipster and everything the other night, but I don't put up with this. I'm not gonna put up with it.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're an independent child, okay? You're an independent white child, alright?
This isn't a misunderstanding of the...
I am not gonna put up with that.
I mean, you guys, everyone's put up with it. Everyone is, let's be real here. Everyone has put up with
Aiden's
this for
been knocked down, but he gets up again. He's never gonna let him get him down, dude.
Community. You admit that this is your Everyone's behavior. Put up with this shit, dude, from him for years.
Oh, this is the sassiest you've ever been, dude. This is a sassy Aiden arc.
Okay.
This is the metrosexual.
Gay Aiden arc.
No, the gay Aiden arc was when he was a child. When he turned 18, he realized he was straight. Do you know the funniest Aiden story?
Oh no, I'm scared.
What, Nick?
The funniest Aiden story is when he went to fucking overseas, and he DM'd Jaden McNeil being like, you were right about all of it. I was in fucking France, I've seen all the minorities take over. Aiden literally DM'd this to fucking Jaden McNeil. You texted him.
I was fucking trolling him. I love Paris.
Do you know that
Paris,
fucking neo-Nazi accounts share that shit on Twitter? They're like, dude, they got him.
as if I was being fucking serious and wasn't defending migration a week later on stream.
Oh guys, I'm totally being serious now. Don't read too into my fucking DMs.
I literally defended migration a week later on stream.
No one cares that you fucking defended migration of the birds and the bees.
Dude, the real migration is the migration of the blacks from drama to gaming.
True.
Dude, blacks migration from Twitter versus to internet versus.
Okay, because you were what you were saying before implied otherwise, but I'm not gonna
I was just frustrated with how big of a deal chat was making it weeks after the fact when I was just I don't know. I mean.
By the way, for Reddit, that's BLX, just to be clear.
Yeah, I mean what.
Ooks.
What I said in
Wait,
Augie's
BLAX. Like B and then the Los Angeles airport.
All of it's true. I'm not backtracking.
Spelling is not working.
Like I was in that stream, but I don't know.
Nick, there's no O in lax.
It sounded like you were expecting out of that stream, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. It sounded like
you literally just said B and then LAX, but you said O as well. So
no, I said O as in OH blacks. All right, shut up.
Good one, buddy.
Wait, there's now an H?
Resolution to occur during that stream.
There's gonna be a fucking mushroom cloud over your house.
That would be you weren't expecting that.
The Tommy C is coming for you.
Only stream.
No, on the Augie stream.
Wait.
On the Augie stream.
Oh, on the Augie stream.
What? What?
I think Chat wants you to go back. Smaggle is talking over.
I don't respect.
Oh, kick Smaggle? Okay. Wait, how do you go back on a file?
What am I gonna do?
Okay, we're gonna have to really fucking figure this out. This is more than I can handle right now. We're at 3250. We're gonna go to Jesus. I have to I'm trying to do this with a touchpad. 3146, best I can do. Here we go.
Yeah.
Mindset.
I wasn't playing nice. I actually wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Shut up, Aiden.
Sorry. Okay, so you admit, you admit here that like this isn't a misunderstanding of the community. You admit that this is your behavior.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, because you were like what you were saying before implied otherwise, but I'm not gonna like.
I was just frustrated with like how big of a deal chat was making it weeks after the fact when I was just I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean what I said in Augie's stream, like all of it's true. I'm not like backtracking any of it. Maybe it sounded like I was in that stream, but I don't know. I was kind of just talking off the cuff.
It sounded like you were expecting out of that stream, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. It sounded like you were expecting a resolution to occur during that stream, and you'd be let back in, and that would be
no.
You weren't expecting that.
It was a members only stream.
No, on the Augie stream. On the Augie stream.
Oh, on the Augie stream? I wanted to just explain myself so that people saw like it in a better light or whatever, or just saw the truth. And
Chat, how many people saw it in a better light when Bowblax explained it on Augie's stream? Show of hands. Hands up, chat. Who thought that Bowblax's explanation on Augie's stream was exactly what they needed?
Yep.
It was like a balanced breakfast.
I didn't want to be back in the community. That's why I said, Nick, you don't need to be my friend anymore. I don't
Echo? Wait, what? Why is there an echo?
Kick Nick.
There's no echo right now. What are you fucking talking about?
Kick Nick.
We hear your voice twice? There's no way. How?
Disaster stream.
How about now? You hear my voice now? It's my phone? My phone's over here. It's not on. Good?
They're saying it's fixed.
I don't even know what I fixed. I have no idea what I fixed. It just stopped. I literally didn't fix it. I did not fix it. Are you getting game volume? Are you getting game volume?
Next time Lyrics is getting the call.
Wait, who's getting the call?
Next time Lyrics is getting the call.
Oh.
At least he has good audio.
It's layered? No game volume.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Alright, we don't need game volume. Oh, now I have to fucking... So the game volume broke again. That's probably what happened.
But weren't you saying on your stream the other day that like it didn't work? Like you were hoping to achieve something with that stream?
I was hoping to achieve clarity.
What is Bunty King to you? A person? Who is Bunty King?
Oh, you said it again. He's 6th hour.
People clearly because there's a lot of content on it.
So do you think that every time you've done something bad, it has always been misunderstood?
No.
Okay, because it seems like every and anytime something wrong does happen, it seems like it requires like a bunch of clarifications and explanations and all this other shit, and it's like.
Well, I just like elaborating, but there's times where I fucked up and I just apologized right away, and there wasn't like that much fluff.
But it sounds like when you do add fluff, a lot of the things you throw out there, whether it be explanations and like clarifying. This is a misunderstanding, or adding in other like external reasons for why you did it.
Bro, I'm trying to check if the audio's okay and seeing what chat's saying, and they're writing no, but I'm realizing now the reason why they're saying no is because Bowblax is retarded, and I'm playing it over Bowblax coping. So I thought the chat was telling me the audio is still fucked, and I was getting confused. That's so funny. That's actually so funny. Jesus Christ.
Of course, isn't any response like that to get teed off of people usually?
Yeah, but it sounds
sometimes it's genuine.
It seems like a lot of it isn't true, right? It seems like a lot of it is just thrown in there in the moment, regardless of its like validity or truth, to get the heat off of you, which I feel is manipulative.
Well, I don't make up shit to get the heat off of me. I just clarify and hope that will help people understand more whether they agree with me or not, and most of the time people do understand. So
okay.
Yeah.
I want to say earlier, like you were saying, when you were telling people you were diagnosed with BPD, this was just private speculation. You never this wasn't meant to be like a public thing, which is why it's not like as bad. Is it true that you had gone to Connor, telling him you were going to do a public stream about this?
A public stream about
your BPD diagnosis.
I don't believe that specific. I might have said that, but I don't think I did. Do you have proof? Or are you
No, I'm asking you if it happened.
I don't remember. I know I was gonna do a return stream, but I don't. I know in my mind.
Dude, he instantly went for like, do you have proof of that? Do you have a clip of that? Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Was that perfect? Was that a perfect one? Do you have a clip of that? That's
Yeah, why would it
Mama
just be
Max.
no?
Mama Max. Oh my God, bro. Jesus.
Mind I don't think I was ever intending to mention the BPD, but maybe earlier on they were like. I was maybe like considering it or something, and I might have mentioned it to him. I mean, me and Connor used to talk like every day for most of this year, and we like hung out outside of work environment as well. So it's like.
By the way, when he says hung out, they meant like talked on Discord. Just to be clear, I know for most normies you think that that means they hung out, but no.
I was just kind of openly talking with him about like random ideas I had, so I potentially could have mentioned that to him, but I don't think. I definitely never had an intention legitimately to mention it publicly, but I might have like floated the idea to Connor potentially, but I talked with him a lot, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so we can't definitively.
I could double check.
Okay, we can't roll that one out. The problem I guess I have when you say this is private speculation is like I'm looking through these Gekmo DMs and like you clearly knew the night after you freaked out on him that like this was wrong, right?
The next
day when you're following up with like pictures of your hospital bracelet, I have BPD and I got new meds, sorry for freaking out. What was the intention of sending that to him?
What do you think?
So he would believe that I'm actually having like some mental issues and would like kind of understand the freak out more and be more apologetic towards it, because he never responded to me. So I'm like, well, maybe he thinks I'm like bullshitting or being weird or whatever. And I'm like, dude, this.
So I'm gonna lie to him so he doesn't think I'm lying.
Proof and you know, this shouldn't be an issue.
But that's why you said you had BPD. You wanted him to see that this was due to mental issues and not like you just...
Maybe just saying BPD definitively was overstepping. Well, definitely was overstepping a little bit. I should have just said mental or whatever.
But adding it...
Said anything at all, but... Yeah, that was... You're right. You are right, yeah.
Could you not say that you were just very fucking... And this is the same thing with the BLM flagging. Like, can you not say you get embarrassed by certain things and it overwhelms you? And when he released, because this is my interpretation, you can correct me if I'm wrong. What happens here is this tweet, the pushback you're getting over it is really overwhelming you. You're embarrassed by it. You don't like getting pushed back. You get very overwhelmed when the heat starts, when the fucking kitchen's...
Someone in chat just said he now works at McDonald's. No, I'm Bowblax. I'll give you this headset when you put the fries in the bag. Okay. What would you like, sir? Would you like a double cheese fucking Whopper with that?
You know he thought that term was invented by like his detractors for him.
What?
Put the fries in the bag. The other night on stream, he's like, "Is that just like a people who don't like me thing, or is that a term?" He like thought people made that term for him.
Would you like a Kai Cenat meal with that?
You didn't hear that?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear the whole clip. I just watched some of it.
Yeah, he said that the other night on stream. It starts getting hotter, and you look, and I feel like this is a lot of your situations. You then go and look for a way to turn that heat off, to turn the heat down, and it seems like the conclusion to the way to do that was with this hospital shit. It seems like your responses to Alex Gekmo were all due to the embarrassment and pushback from what had happened. It seemed like you got.
Chat, has the microphone grown on you? Should I use this for all my streams, or just the pinball ones, or never, ever again?
You start using it for your videos?
Do you think I should start? Well, one of the largest internet mysteries is.
Well. We need more bar
Your thesis
streams.
is correct in most situations. Definitely not in the Alex one, and I'll explain exactly what happened. And I think
See, Flamenco was one microphone away from sounding just like Jim. All right, that's all he needed. He needed the microphone, and then he could sit here and talk about chat. How you doing, chat? We're gonna sell some hats. The Stop Gooning hat. That's what Flamenco needed.
Explained this on the stream, and maybe I got cut off, or I didn't explain it well, or maybe I'm forgetting, or told someone in private, or whatever. But essentially what happened is like, because of my like mano-ness with like, freaking out in Nick's
Did he say mayo-ness?
No,
my mano-ness?
but I think I freaked out.
My nano-ness.
Before that, I think it was around the non-binary tweet. Regardless, at this point when I like I knew that like I was going to seek help and like that my mentor was like not too good. This was like,
that was way late. That was
like,
embarrassing.
I think made a doctor's appointment, but I wasn't like it wasn't at the point of going to ER yet. But I was like, well, regardless of like my intentions or whatever, I just want everything that
I know he's gotten this couple of weeks of W's, but let's not forget that Tippy brought you this setup. Wait, Tip bought you this setup? Oh, no, chat. Tip bought me the Jaws.
I said during the time that I considered myself a little out of it to be deleted, which is why I deleted the non-binary tweet and a bunch of other things. And the only existence of it was pretty clean, cut and dry.
Bowblax bought me the Tesla. Just to be, I'm kidding.
But the only existence of it was through that small Alex Gekmo tweet, and because I was being like paranoid and a little crazy, and I knew that Alex said like if anything happened, like I could message him and he would like delete it.
What is Bunty King to you? A person?
I just
Who
decided,
is Bunty King?
Like before I leave the internet, I want everything like around that time period.
Oh wait, chat, if you don't know, my Model 3 is just Bowblax's car. I took it and I painted it red with his period blood.
And that was like the last remnant of it. So I asked for the favor, and then when he said no, I kind of went like a little schizo.
I get wanting it gone. I get wanting it gone. I get wanting it gone completely. But and there's been like, when I was a fucking like kid, I had like a lot of fucking like spurgouts that I'd rather not be out there. But at the same time, right?
Yeah,
like,
you're fucked, dude. You were like 11 on
here's
here,
the
bro.
thing.
You have like a documented history
I'm
of
talking
being
about
a
the
loser.
reason I spurged out on him.
Yeah.
And then
I get to be a
afterward,
loser at 27. That's the glitch.
I do want to continue just because you're saying I was embarrassed. I was mentioning it to him because I wanted him to know that, like, as I said, like, hey, like, this is just a moment in time or whatever. And then I got really pissed when he didn't respond because I wanted him to say, like, sorry that you're going through this.
We got here?
What is
it's only fair to let Tipster play Jaws once.
Bunty King?
All right, listen.
Nicholas DeOrio?
Listen, Tipster said like a lot of like fun stuff this week, but I would never let Tipster in my house. Okay?
Really?
Did I not ask you nice enough?
Tipster wouldn't even hang out with me in LA. I would not let Tipster in my house.
Yeah, that was the motivation behind it. It was an embarrassment. So I'm just correcting you on that. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Because it seems like a lot of these freakouts that you have are not random. Like they all seem like very
what is Bunty King
situation specific.
Who is Bunty
like people
King?
are saying
Nicholas DeOrio?
like it doesn't seem like it's just
fuck.
looking at like
Maria,
mania
Tommy
and
Seed.
shit. Like it tends to be a lot more random, less predictable, like BPD, whatever. These are all of your like freakouts are very specific in scenarios where you're getting pushback or embarrassment for something you've said or done. That's when these freakouts really seem to happen, and in every instance they've been attributed to some differing external factor. With the Boo Boss stream, it was attributed to fucking being high. With this now, like it's attributed to some external mental illness. And I'm sure I'm not doubting.
I mean, obviously it was in the Nick.
By the way, yeah, of course. No, I'm not doubting that mental illness is not a factor in your life. I think, to be honest with you, I think most people in this sphere suffer from one mental illness or another.
Yeah, but this is a
Diagnose me, psych major. What do I got?
I think you're probably...
I've been diagnosed with gluttony.
Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe like, that's probably it, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, I've created a new form of I'm type 3 now. That's it. That's the only way.
Yeah, so someone said narcissism. Yeah, I'm not invalidating like your unique experiences, but the difference, here's the problem, right?
I don't respect
mental illness can definitely make things harder, but it does not negate responsibility.
ADHD, chat, you're not diagnosing me with it. How am I ADHD, bro? I only give the best memes, all right? I'm only dude, if anything, I'm selfish. I want your streams to be better. That's why I come and derail them, you know?
Dude, someone could call up Nick and like talk about how they're like trapped in the South.
It's not ADHD, it's charity, okay? I bring the content.
someone could call up Nick and talk about how they're like trapped in the South Tower, and he'll like interrupt them within like 3 minutes.
Listen, I'm gonna let you finish, but have you seen Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Okay, it is the bomb.
It does not negate responsibility. You can get very rigid and caught up due to whatever disorder you have, but that doesn't mean there a lot of it
Someone in chat just said I have pinball euphoria.
True.
Dude, pinball euphoria is like a fucking drug, okay? Now, listen, that's no excuse for the guy who made Ghostbusters, okay? But in general, listen, it's like, it's harder than a drug, you know? The guy who made Ghostbusters is a convicted pedophile who had 300 petabytes of child porn on his hard drive, if you're wondering.
I didn't. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Didn't know that.
There's actually a Ghostbusters, a couple, like at a bar near me, and every time I look at it, I'm like, that's the pedo pin. If you buy Stern Pinball and you play it on your Xbox, it has Ghostbusters on it.
It's harder to fight, but a lot of it is voluntary. A lot of it is voluntary. The external reaction it can be very voluntary. That's not to say that it always is. Depends on what you have. Everybody has like a unique lived experience. But it seems like, what was I gonna say? Like I don't know. It seems like a lot of the things you're doing cannot be negated just by mental illness. Like these are very like voluntary. Would you agree? Like your responses are pretty voluntary.
Yes, the only thing I attribute really super hard to mental illness.
Petabyte? Okay, I don't know what. I think I said petabytes because it sounded like pedo. I think it was terabytes, but I said petabytes because it sounded like pedo bytes. Alright, listen. Alright? Listen. Look here, listen.
I mean, it's probably like affected all my decisions because, you know, I'm a mentally ill person just baseline. But in terms of like the mania
Wing
stuff,
Mac show just right. That is so cool. So fucking stupid.
Use that as like an excuse or explanation for me freaking out at Nick, me freaking out at Alex, and me freaking out at my best friend.
You're not. But also, just to clarify, you're not diagnosed. You're not diagnosed.
1 second.
You're not diagnosed. Like, there's no. You decided you have mania.
I really like you.
Why?
Dude, I mean, I could explain exactly.
No, I know.
Like,
I know why you might think you do, but just to clarify, like yes or no, no doctor has ever told you have mania.
They said it's possible, but I have to like do tests. I only went in once.
Okay.
They said it's possible for sure though, because of the history in my family, and they said that's most likely, but they didn't say definitively.
Okay, but you've never received a diagnosis of like bipolar, schizoaffective, cyclothymia.
No, but I was you know, administered the medication, and you know the doctors have said I'm in the process of it. Yeah.
Just so you know,
I'm in the process of getting diagnosed.
And I'm pretty sure, and I could. This is why I'm going to really preface this by saying I'm pretty sure it works similar to how it does in the US and Canada. I'm pretty sure they have to diagnose you before they give you a treatment. I don't think they can just give you a treatment for a suspected diagnosis. I think like for example,
you're a suspected
if it has
moron.
If there's a family medical history of it that's extremely consistent.
You're suspected. You guys back?
Someone in Canada needs to correct me because I might be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I have no idea. Canadian medical care makes this so much more difficult because none of us know about American stuff, and then if we do know about American stuff, none of us know about Canadian stuff.
The family medical history is something to assess when making the diagnosis.
I mean, like, in our defense, though, Josh doesn't know anything about it either. So, I mean, Josh was Googling his diagnosis.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 wrongs and like 3 correct. That's why I said. That's why I prefaced it by saying I'm not
to be fair, 2 wrongs don't make a right, Aiden. So you don't actually know. I'll go fuck myself.
But the diagnosis happens, and then they treat it, right? They don't suspect it and then give you meds for it.
No.
There's typically.
Then why do I have the meds?
They could have given it to you for your anxiety. They could have given it to you for your depression.
Dude, Psych Cop said 100% you're wrong, and his name is Psych in it, so I'm gonna take him at face value.
They could have given it to you for. I mean, you have admitted.
Anxiety or depression never came up in my
You said that's you've listed those things on Reddit as your official diagnoses.
Yeah, I got those diagnoses like when I was like.
What a sentence!
14,
okay, well, what a sentence! You've listed those on Reddit as your official diagnosis. Do you know Josh once did an AMA for the Ethan Klein fans so they'd stop hating him?
The docs will give you meds. Yeah, but we're talking about Seroquel here. I thought you. I
give a big shout out to
as I said, I'm not an expert
Isn't
on it.
Seroquel just the shit like the starter med? Like that's the shit they give to
They
everybody.
give it to you for everything. I took it to help with my insomnia.
And
but they
I
give
have
it-
literally no idea about any of this stuff, and I think you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm willing to put $5 on it. In fact, if you can source that, I will give you $5 American dollars. They're not even worth the same as the Canadian garbage currency.
Well, rather than speculating on this, I'm pretty sure you can just see in your records like what they're giving this.
Ooh, Mecha Godzilla multi-ball.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try it. Do you want me to like eventually do that for you?
I mean, Jack, can somebody get the Rewired Soul to answer that? I feel like he would know.
Like again, this is like a very private matter. I didn't intend the BPD thing to be public, so it's
But
like,
I mean,
I could go into all this depth.
But you did,
You
young
can't say I don't want it to be
Skywalker.
public and then start telling like Alex fucking Gekmo about it and shit. Like,
ooh, you got him dead
clearly
right.
there was an aspect of this that you did not care about concealing, and you've admitted that you're not sure.
Show us the
whether
sealed court
you were
records,
actually gonna go
Bowblax.
public or not with it.
My thought process is that if Alex leaked the DMs, he would look bad. But the thing is, he leaked all the DMs that made me look bad, and then all the ones that made me look like more normal after he cut out.
Oh, there's actually better Alex DMs, chat.
You think you would make him?
Have you seen the full Alex DMs?
Were you apologizing?
Chat, everyone's
after?
seen the full Alex DMs. They don't make Bowblax
Yes,
look better.
I have the full Alex DMs. I had them pulled up in the call. It seems
He
like
sent them to me too. They look like
I mean, he looks like a dick for leaking it 2 months later.
Oh, really? You mean the random community A-log is a fucking dick?
Sure, but
surely.
I'm gonna say that we're in the commentary sphere, and there's no.
Wait, are you telling me that fucking Blowblack sucks cocks 45 on Reddit's being a total dick to you? That's shocking. What do we do? How do we stop him? Oh wait, we just don't. Wait, can you believe what Spondyle has said about me?
Of privacy when you're DMing some random Twitter.
I
story.
agree, but I assume
Dude,
normal people would.
Did anybody? How did he miss my tipster coverage? It's all he's talked about for the last fucking year. Okay, my whole thing was, why is tipster getting caught up by Alex Gekbo? That was like the only thing I said. This Alex Gekbo guy literally survives because he farms retards like Bowblax. So I'm just curious, like, did you miss the coverage? Did you not know about it? Did you think that you could just write him and be like, listen, dude, stop tweeting about my Pokimane thing. My sister has gone postal. What the fuck are you talking about?
See that and be like, isn't this a huge breach of privacy, dude? But apparently I was wrong. So.
Well, Alex Gekmo is not going to be held to the same standards as you because Alex Gekmo is not somebody that tries to have like he doesn't have an audience. He's not.
I mean, it's
influencer.
normal human standards. It's not.
Chat, I got a hate
like,
comment. I
YouTube
gotta end the stream.
I mean,
Somebody
it's
just
a
said I
bit
should
of a
play
dick
Destiny
move,
2
right?
PvP.
But in this, like,
who the fuck just said I should play Destiny 2 PvP? That is the most fucked up comment I've ever received.
I think Nick even said this to Flamenco. Like, you play in the mud all day and you're mad some got on your shoe. Like,
ooh, good quote.
Like, when you're
I'm not mad or surprised. I'm just saying that, like, wouldn't he look worse than me in that scenario just because he leaked it?
Well, no, because you're a guy that's. These DMs show you as someone that's expecting treatment for you that you don't.
Permaban that
others.
chatter. Welcome to Ban World.
See him as like some random Twitter spurg that like didn't like respect like some guy's privacy who was going off on them in the DMs, which is very common. So obviously you're gonna look more like the attention, the focus.
I understand that. Yeah,
the focus
I
gonna be
feel
more
like
on
I feel like if the Alex DMs came out in isolation, they'd be better to deal with. But it just the way it came out and the timing with like a bunch of other things, I don't know. But I really made honestly, the main reason why I'm getting hate is because of how I did the Lorex thing. Everything else prior.
No, it's because you lied about having BPD. Am I fucking speaking gibberish over here? Am I drunker than I think I am, bro? Maybe, I don't know. Just kidding.
It's a combination of everything. It's everything.
It's
like,
fucking. It's the BPD. That's why people are like mad at him. It's not that he leaked a live stream. He thinks that people are mad because he leaked the live stream. It's stupid.
To that, it's just like prelude in my opinion. Would you agree that's kind of like the turning point? Like the Alex thing.
That was the public.
Yes, it was the turning point because that's when I personally dropped you. That's the correlation you're not seeing. Okay. Yes, the lyrics stream was the turning point. It might not have been the turning point if we didn't go. Okay, that was a little much, Josh. That was a little far. But like.
Turning point for hate against you, but had they known the other stuff, it would have, the hate was already starting against you. That just consolidated it. That like solidified like that people
good word,
were
Aiden.
done with you.
Consolidated hate.
The other shit though had the Nick DMs, and I even said this because I had seen the DMs between you and Nick. You had shown me. I had said, you know, you are so lucky that Nick wouldn't be able to leak those without looking
You
bad.
were
because there's
optics
private
checking
info in
him
that.
during it.
And then you
Yeah.
go and tweet.
They looked horrible.
And give him and like tweet out part of the DM saying like, you know, this is the real reason or whatever, which kind of gives him then a justification to leak them to show why that's not true. And I'm like, why the fuck would you egg him on into leaking that? But it had
yeah, I don't blame him for leaking the full thing.
Yeah.
I fully take responsibility. I wasn't. Yeah, I mean, that was a proper response. What I have issue with is the initial leak on Augie's stream. I felt like that was a little unnecessary. Like where it's like, Destiny is vile or whatever, like that type of stuff. But
I'm definitely gonna do more streams like this, but dude, holy shit, I gotta wait like 2 more months. I gotta be honest. Like, I think the setup is mostly there. I think I figured out most of it, but like, it's just so hot down here. Like when it's winter, this shit's gonna be Kino. I just don't think it's a sustainable setup right now.
Was it always hot in New York in October? Like, I feel like I don't remember it. Like,
it's global warming.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, it used to be cold at this time. It's so fucking hot. Alright, here.
I remember being freezing
I
in
made
October.
that like non-binary tweet or whatever that I deleted real quick. Doesn't matter if I delete
Wait,
it
why
real
would
quick
you-
because he had every right to leak all the DMs after that.
Why would you have a problem with him leaking this screenshot of you calling Destiny vile when you're also saying to him in those DMs, like, everybody fucking knows my opinions of Destiny?
Because it's embarrassing showing DMs of me being mentally ill. Like, mentally ill DMs are pretty, like, I don't know. Like, it's not
Dude, I got a banger YouTube name, alright? Listen, for any Wills in the chat, call yourself Mentally Will. Is that not a good commentary name? Mentally Will. Am I wrong? Smaggle, why don't you come in with that? That's your full name, right? I just made that up. I don't even think he's here. Smaggle, did you fall asleep? Do I have to kick you from the call?
Oh my god, he always does
He does
this.
this. He
Do
fell
you have,
asleep
like,
in the call
narcolepsy?
again. He fell asleep on my stream. That's actually fucking... That's disappointing. Chat, should we ban him for 2 months? For the infraction?
Yeah, pick Smaggle instead.
I feel like that was, like, a pretty big breach of privacy.
Okay, do you, like...
I don't know. I mean, I can forgive for it or whatever.
He got
That's
yelled
just
at
how I
once
feel
and he
like,
cried and left. He's literally Bowblax.
Okay. But
Wait, real quick,
feels
this
like
guy's in
mental
no
illness is
position to talk about breaches of privacy when he's like revealed his like aunt's like psychiatric diagnosis, like recorded the lyrics call.
Bro, how much
like,
do I know about his sister? I know his sister was groomed. It came up in a debate. I know his sister was suicidal. It came up in Alex's DMs. Like, I know his sister's non-binary because he leaked it to the whole community. Why do I know so much about your fucking sister, bro? Invasion of privacy? Dude, more like invasion of your family. What the fuck are you talking about?
Used as an out.
Yeah, what about his family's privacy?
Yeah, with the Nick DMs and the Alex DMs, 100% I'm using it as, like, an excuse or whatever, but that's what I said.
So do you agree
two
that sometimes you use mental health to pressure people to back down to your will?
No, this is the only time out of any time online where I would attribute my actions strictly to mental illness and try to like reduce responsibility in that way.
Except you told Tommy that
I'm a little
BPD
bit
explained your entire fucking life online in drama.
that happen that
So
people are not aware of.
Do you agree that the Alex shit was manipulative?
Yeah, for the set. Yeah, because I wanted him to do something, so I was trying to manipulate him into doing something.
By giving him the false PPD diagnosis.
Yeah, I'd say it's even manipulative in the original thing because I want him to take down the tweet. So I'd say it's double manipulative.
I get why you wanted the tweet taken down. I think that part's more understandable.
But technically that is manipulative, and the other thing is manipulative.
Well, and there would be nothing wrong with your request had you not made a career doing what you do in the community you're in. Like, I feel
agree.
Bro!
Bro!
What's up?
That's 4K! Well, technically it's 1080p, but that's 4K! That's insane! That's so crazy. That's insane, bro. Well, technically, yeah, I was being manipulative because I wanted him to do what I want. That's right-handed. That no fucking way. That's so crazy.
That's why I said like I know it's weird or whatever in like the DMs. I was very like, yeah, I'm aware of that.
And like the other thing too is on your stream you're like saying like you want to get out of the community because they're like adjacent to kiwi farms. Like it feels like you've signed off on all this shit for all the years, and now that it's come back to you, like now you have a big problem with it.
Yeah, I have an issue with like some of the viewers and who come in and like say Troon and Troon Shine and.
Well, that's I agree that that's fucking, you know. I even said to you the night you came out to me. I even said to you like I respect it. I respect your like gender identity. Like I'm very like, you know, in you know I'm very I don't give a fuck.
I'm just curious. Why has that not come up before? Okay.
I don't know.
He's just never mentioned that.
I have no idea, dude. I don't care. Like I don't know. I care. Like I'm trying to validate him here, but I am serious. Like I didn't give a fuck what he identified as.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck either. That's what I said to him personally. I don't give a fuck what he identified as, but it's just funny. It's like, yeah, I don't like this now. But dude, this guy 2 months ago was like Tipster's fake pan. I mean,
I don't even.
Like, this is insane. That's the thing. It's just one more example of like this guy believes something, but he will ignore that belief if he can use it to get a slight on somebody. Like if there's an opportunity on Twitter to go take a shot at somebody he doesn't like, it doesn't matter the context, doesn't matter his belief system, doesn't matter what he knows or doesn't know, or what he wants people to say or what doesn't want people to say. He is fine with boosting it, even if it's ideologically opposed to what he believes in, specifically to fuck somebody. Specifically, it's okay if it's not even real. If it's bullshit, it's fine. Just push it.
Like,
It'll inconvenience them for the moment.
But I said to you, the community you're in, you're not going to be able to walk this line. You are not going to be able to embrace this identity and remain in the community where you are.
And you're right, and that's what I was talking about in the stream.
Yeah, and this is an aspect of the community that I don't like and I don't align with, and I wouldn't even like, and a part of the reason I don't fully embrace it. But I think that I don't know. I think that I don't know how to say this, dude. I don't know. I feel like you've really just been setting yourself up for disaster. I wanted to also talk to you about the game plan going forward. Why do you think people watch your content?
Oh no!
I mean, for my main channel, I wanted Twitter versus to get the.
Oh no!
That's your purpose, right? Online.
This is my purpose. You're teaching. You're acting like it's the butter thing from frickin' Morty.
Do you think people are watching for anything else?
Some people might, but not really. Not typically, no.
The vast majority of your audience.
Yeah.
They want things summarized for them that are happening.
Yes.
It's how they get informed. You're kind of like a news reporter a little bit.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
Now, why have you? It seems like you're not as aware of that because you have stopped doing that kind of content.
It seems like you're a liar,
I was
Bowblax.
taking a break because I was meant to.
What is
No, bro, he said last night that he's phasing it out.
New shit. Like my videos are getting like 40%.
Bowblax literally thinks his Twitter versus videos that he wants to phase out will be sustainable if he does Twitter versus like Muzzy or something. What isn't Muzzy like the translating thing? Like he thinks he can do like
the Scottish guy, the one after him.
No, that's Musley. Oh my god, that's an old. No, I meant like Muzzy, like you can learn how to learn a new language or something. I don't know, it's a random fucking thing that popped in my head. But he thinks he could do like Twitter versus the Emoji Movie, sustainably, right? Any singular trending thing. No, he's still a drama channel. He still kind of has to cover drama. Just do Twitter versus Mr. Beast and put the fries in the bag, bro.
Likes, like it's not in the best
You know how this
right
could
now.
have been overcome and can still be overcome?
Oh, that's you in the fucking thing.
If you stop going on Reddit, you stop tweeting, you stop doing members only streams. The only people watching your members only streams are the Augie Layover fans.
Well, I meant
I'm gonna put it on like.
You nice enough?
I'm putting it on like Doc on the radio mode.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
How do I put it? Okay, here. Yes, it's on Doc on the radio mode. I put it in Japanese.
I was trying to do a members only stream as a test to like just get back into like streaming in general. I didn't.
You're not getting.
Everyone talked about the drama.
You're not getting back to streaming. Let's just be real here. The people that were watching for you, your opinions, what you had to say, your streams, were Augie Layover fans. And I know that that sucks to hear, but they're gone. They've turned on you.
Oh,
and it's
Godzilla, you bring great dishonor to family.
Okay, good one, buddy. Disavow, disavow.
Excuse me, I'm just doing a quote from my favorite COD Zombies player, okay?
Fortunate.
Okay.
It's unfortunate it came to that point. It's unfortunate this happened, but you kind of did it to yourself. But they're gone.
Well, yeah, I realized that a little bit after the members only
Yeah,
stream.
and continuing doing what you're doing, you're just gonna keep making a fucking fool of yourself.
I've
You
made 3
know
YouTube shorts.
you've admitted you know your purpose online, right? This is everything online is an exchange.
You know your purpose.
Exchange
Bro,
here is-
why are you treating him like the butter machine from Rick and Morty?
I don't know what I was doing here, but it worked. That's all that matters.
It worked, so you're saying this was your intent? You wanted him to cry? You were planning on recording him to expose him for crying, and you were being malicious?
No.
That's what I read from that. I don't know. Look, Nick has been super charitable to everybody else. Surely they have to agree with me. It seems like you've been pretty malicious, buddy. Pretty malicious, I do say so indeed, and I could have tilted that, and I was talking.
I didn't even want to leak this. You're the one that convinced me to.
Bro, listen, it wasn't me. It was the High Noon.
Twitter drama.
Okay.
They get something to play in the background where they don't need to fucking read through every tweet, and you make money. That's the
Listen,
exchange.
if Bowblax can say, oopsie, I got high, alright, I can have some fucking Pink Whitney and do whatever the fuck I want, okay? I can Homelander it, alright? Because Homelander, alright, would have to fucking come after... Homelander could not get the stuff Bowblax told me in the DMs out of me, alright?
That's all it is. And I think you need to see that, and I think you need to embrace
What's the third
that.
pinball? We got Godzilla, Jaws, Jurassic Park, and Stranger Things. That's the lineup. And that
Dude,
other
you're
one
talking
is
about
digital.
the best moment. This is the
sorry.
best moment.
Okay,
it's the
well, I'm gonna
best
have to go
moment.
back. Sorry.
And I think you need to get on that, and I think you need to get off Reddit, I think you need to get off Twitter, I think you need to get off your streams.
It's a good pep
because
talk.
all,
Surely
the
he'll-
only people
he'll
that
deal
care
with
about
this,
any
okay.
of those things, or would give you any positive reception to any of those things, are gone. They're not
True,
coming back.
true.
They're gone. The only way you recover from this is to just start doing Twitter versus.
Okay, that's good.
That's
Good
what
advice.
I'm already doing.
No, you're not. You're going. It's.
I just uploaded Twitter versus Great Andre Part 2 today. What do you
Oh,
mean?
you did? I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I later found out that was a
I've
short.
uploaded like fucking like 4 Twitter versus videos.
I thought you did the. I saw the I'm Alex thing. I didn't see anything.
All
else.
shorts.
Yeah, I also did the PAL World versus Nintendo. Like I've been grind. That's why I haven't been looking at shit. You know.
You have been. You keep saying you're not looking at shit. You are looking at shit.
Well, not. I mean, looking at the Nick stream specifically. I already told you this. Sorry that I wasn't specific in saying that. I don't know, bro.
Okay. I don't know, dude. I think that I'll watch your grade one, but I think that like if you are
About to get good.
You're done. Oh no, fucking! It doesn't come up in your videos tab. Do you? Wait, why can't I see it?
It's a short.
Oh, it's a fucking short. No wonder I didn't see it.
Yeah, my new because shorts do well on my channel generally.
No, they don't.
Some of them have like
That's a
million
lie.
views or whatever. My new plan is just to make a bunch of shorts and then maybe.
Don't your
compile
best?
them
Aren't your
into
best videos
I don't
full
know.
length?
No, most of my million plus view videos are shorts.
Oh, do they make you the money that like that you need? Like, because it also sounds like you're having financial.
No, but it helps me in the algorithm and getting enough shorts will fucking. Because right now, if you type in Bowblax, it's not gonna come up on my channel, right? So I have to like soften up the algorithm with ideally shorts because it's just like the time investment versus the algorithm.
2 months ago, you were getting 84,000 and 100,000 views on your regular drama
Yes.
Twitter versus.
Yes.
Why don't
and
you
then
keep
I
doing
had a mental
that?
break and quit.
Yeah,
I
but-
did, and then it got 10K views.
Do you not see? Wait, do you not see why that video got 10K views?
I don't see.
Completely different
Because it
thumbnail.
was
Wait,
very-
it's a completely different. This is like this is a corporate drama, right? This is a corporate drama. People don't really fucking care about this as much. People like hearing you talk about
Videos on those
influencers.
topics have 100 views, 100K views.
All your recent topics that have done well have all gotten like fucking are all about YouTubers going at each other.
Yeah, I'm Alex. Okay, explain why
Why-
I'm Alex one has low views then.
Because you're just recapping shit everyone already knows about. They're watching.
Dude,
you
he's
to get up to date
talking
with the
about
new
his fucking
stuff.
videos he already made and already uploaded that all his fans already saw. Well, to be fair, I don't know how many fans he actually has. They probably just and maybe he's probably confused because most of the viewers that he has aren't retained. So he's like, they must not have seen it. They're from the algorithm. But I don't get it. What, dude? How are you mad that your compilation of videos that you've already made money on? He says this. He's uploading this right now as a separate video from this stream, cut apart. But you know what I mean, right? Like, I'm not expecting to make 100K on every single video I rip from this stream. Well, it's only gonna be one, but. Yeah.
Exactly, and keep in mind, this is the guy that tried to flex on you about how much like more he knows about YouTube and shit, and it's like he doesn't understand why that video is getting less views when it's like.
Bro, just stop trying to flex on me. I don't know everything. I don't pretend I know everything, but Jesus fucking Christ, everybody who pretends they do is dumber than me. Holy shit! Every single time someone tries to offer me fucking advice openly, publicly, it just sounds terrible.
We've all seen the I'm Alex stuff. We all know what happened there. That's old news.
No, not everybody.
Why are you not everybody? Yeah, maybe like 50 people. Like maybe like my fucking grandma. But like your regular
it's a 2019 drama.
Your regular the 2019 drama.
You know what's actually super fucked?
Drama was covered to death.
So you know what's actually super fucked?
What?
He actually did upload that at a timely time because people were watching for Alex stuff because his girlfriend said she was about to drop. It did bad at a time where it was expected that that kind of video probably would have performed. And if anything, that's more of an indication that us disavowing him has done some sort of damage even on his main channel, which sounds stupid because he has 300,000 subscribers, right? And it's like me and Augie combined don't even have 300,000 subscribers. But what it probably was is there's a percentage of his audience, because like I think right now there's about 20,000 commentary viewers that watch all the commentary shit. They watch me, they watch Tom, they watch Augie, they watch Josh, they watch Tipster. Well, maybe not Tipster, but there's like a let's say there's a 20,000 pile, right? And then every video that I post does at least 20,000, and it probably will do like 30, 40, sometimes 50, 60, potentially 80, 90, right? But that means it's probably hit the algorithm.
What is Bunty King?
Bowblax,
a person? Who is Bunty King?
Probably lost about 20,000 of his regular viewers, and that probably was most of what's viable. He's telling us he has a lot of views in shorts. And if that's true, and a lot of his views are in shorts, those people probably never watched those other videos. They probably didn't contribute to any of his main channel success. It probably is a lot smaller. He's probably inflated. Because if you have a lot of millions view short videos, and you grow that way, the reason why YouTube made the plaque smaller is because short channels are inflating, but they're not translating it to actual viewership. So you'll have these million sub channels that pull 1,000 views. And I think that's what we're seeing with Josh here. Like the people who are immune to finding out that he's a total freak who lied about BPD are probably shorts watchers, and they're probably not interested in his main channel content. So he's boxed himself in.
Well, I looked at his shorts videos, and like all the comments are saying like this format like doesn't work for shorts. Like Twitterverses doesn't work for shorts.
Someone just pointed out how the fucking title of the stream is Chill Stream, but it would be sick if we could do drama in this format. To be honest, I became a Bowblax fan because of the commentary community, and I enjoyed his content after the Pokemon. Dude, can we get a retweet from Pokemon? Could you imagine? That's my, like, can we get Donald Trump to tweet Gamergate? Can we get Pokemon to tweet about Bowblax?
Okay, and then the new shit was also covered to death. Anyone who cares about this guy to begin with knows what happened in this scenario.
Dude, my audience is normies who want to figure out drama for the first time.
They want to figure out drama that's happening right now.
Yeah, which I'm gonna provide. Dude, like, I can't make videos instantly.
Give me the substance. I know you can't, but like, why haven't you covered like KSI versus Dan TDM?
Yo,
I'm in the middle of making that video. Like, why you just like you think?
Wait, why is he getting so emotional at this?
Like, what more do you want me to say?
He gets emotional when we talk about YouTube. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. He's like, are you lying about having BPD? He's like, no, man, but I see why you're saying that. It's like, dude, you gotta make Twitterverses. He's like, I'm fucking making Twitterverses. Let me speak. It's such a weird, like, change in emotion.
I make all these videos instantly, bro. Like, fuck.
I mean,
and I have a lot of real life stuff I'm doing with too. The whole reason I had my mental break is barely even because of online stuff. That just contributed a tiny bit. I don't mean so much shit to deal with, bro. Like,
I don't mean to insult you, dude. I can make one of your videos in like 5 hours. Like this, it's like
yes, and that's
being generous, by the way.
Always a fucking force to do.
What are you doing all day?
Fucking figuring out my finances, figuring out like, dude, there's so much.
But wouldn't that think?
How much more can I say? Dude, how much more do I have to fucking say about my goddamn life before you guys realize I don't have fucking 24 hours a day to sit on Twitter, record and make Twitter versus 24/7.
You don't need to do it.
Cue the one asshole in the chat's like, Nick always finds a way to talk about his job and dramas like this, but it's literally like, I have a 40-hour fucking work week. I'm putting out streams. I have fucking daily uploads. Do something with your life. You fucking sit home all day and smoke fucking weed. Maybe if you stop smoking weed, you could make your fucking Twitter versus video. I could crank out fucking 40 of your videos in a fucking day. I could do it with AI.
This is the easiest job on earth, and it pays way better than
Dude,
like
do you know how
anyone else's
retarded he
job.
is? Bro, he went and got an editor, and you know what the editor did? He edited the videos. Why? Why didn't you get a researcher? How long does it take to put the fucking tweets on the screen? You're talking about putting the fries on the bag. That's actually more difficult than just reading a fucking tweet. If you pay somebody to get you those tweets, then it's a zero work job. You just show up and record.
And you can make thousands of dollars if you're
24/7.
regularly doing it
You
for
just need
video.
to do it like maybe for 5 hours every other day.
Bowblax.
That's what I'm doing!
Josh, everybody has shit. Everybody has shit. I don't know what specifically is going on with you. I don't know if you've like fucking cancer and a piano fell on your head and you're being like sued by like every member of your family. I don't know what's going on. But everybody has shit and they still need to go to work.
Oh man, that's a good
And I'm
line.
doing videos. You keep telling me you're acting like I'm not. See, this is like the disconnect. You're like
not doing. You're not.
I'm making videos.
You're not doing the shit that'd be making you money and reviving your channel. You didn't do.
I'm in the.
You paused at the best part.
The damage to the city is
No way! Hold on,
You have to
wait.
go- you have
I'm
to go
going
back.
back. I'm going back. I'm going back. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
No, I know you can't, but like, why haven't you covered like KSI versus Dan TDM? Why haven't you
I'm
covered?
in the middle of making that video. Like, why you just like, you think I'm not working on videos? Like, I'm uploading. Like, what more do you want me to say? I
Okay.
can't make all these videos instantly, bro. Like,
I mean,
thank you for dono, but I have to pause.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Why do you
and I
keep
have a lot of
pausing?
real life stuff
Someone donated. It was making a sound.
I'm doing with dude. The whole reason I had my mental break is barely even because of online stuff. That just contributed a tiny bit. I don't mean so much shit to deal with, bro. Like,
I don't mean to
know
insult
why.
you, dude. I can I could make one of your videos in like 5 hours.
Oh, I think you got. I think you insulted
And
him.
that's 5 hours that I can't always fucking afford to do.
What are you doing all day?
Fucking figuring out my finances, figuring out like, dude, there's so much.
But
dude,
working, but wouldn't that figure
how
out your
much more can I say? Oh, dude, how much more do I have to fucking say about my goddamn life before you guys read?
This reminds me of like Kanye West talking to fucking what's his name, the basketball player who passed away in the plane incident. Fuck, Kobe Bryant. He's like, how many more records do I have to break, Kobe? More records. What do I gotta do? Are you a different animal but the same beast?
Realize that I don't have fucking 24 hours a day to sit on Twitter, record and make Twitter versus 24/7.
You don't need to do it 24/7.
How many more tweets do I have to read?
Like
More
maybe for
tweets.
5 hours every other day. Bowblax.
That's what I'm doing.
Josh,
What the fuck does
Josh,
that mean, Kobe
everybody has shit. Everybody has shit.
You better not pause for this
I don't know
part.
what specifically is going on with you. I
My
don't know
hands
if
are
you've like fucking cancer and a piano fell on your head and you're being like sued by like every member of your family. I don't know what's going on, but everybody has shit and they still need to go to work.
And I'm doing videos. You keep telling me you're acting like I'm not. Like, see, this is like the disconnect. You're like,
not
gaslighting
doing.
me.
You're not.
I'm making
If
videos.
you're not doing the shit that'd be making you money and reviving your channel, you didn't do.
I'm in the process of it. Do you want me to show you my fucking Adobe Premiere?
Josh, you didn't do.
You're being ridiculous.
You didn't do Twitter versus Mr. Beast. You didn't do the Dan TDM case.
Yes, I went on a break for 2 months because
You're
I
back.
Had a manic
Why has
break.
that video not come out yet?
Because I'm still working on it. It's gonna come, dude.
How long is
Can
that?
you-
How long is that
What,
gonna take? you?
dude? This is like ridiculous. Why are you even?
Bro, he punched the desk.
Fuck, bro.
He just fucking. He mic'd from PA.
The next day or whatever.
Your life, dude. This is like this doesn't affect me.
It's not my. Dude. You think YouTube's my only income, buddy?
Where else are you making money? Are you like a pimp? Like
no, no.
So what are you? I don't understand. Like this does seem like it's your only income. You haven't been doing it. And you're in debt.
There's a lot fucking going on.
So
bro.
why?
Like I don't know.
So if I were you, I'd be trying to make as much money as possible right now to pay it.
Yes, which is what I'm fucking doing.
Are you still smoking weed?
Dude, that has nothing to do with any of this.
You don't think that makes you less productive?
Yes, it does, which is why I don't smoke weed every fucking day. I only do it on like weekends.
What is Bunty King to you? A person?
Okay.
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas
I don't
DeOrio?
know, like, why do I have to have, like, God, dude, this is like,
it just seems
the
like
drama isn't so bad that you gotta be so, like, fucking ask all these fucking
It just seems like you're not doing a whole lot to help yourself.
What is Bunty King to you? A person?
Well,
Who
that's
is
not
Bunty
fucking,
King? Nicholas
yeah, you
DeOrio?
can think that, I guess, but it's not true.
Okay.
Like, whatever, and if you think that, who cares, like, whatever, okay. Like, someone's not doing enough, then you think, whatever. Like, is that really, like, that big of a deal to get mad at? Like, I don't know.
No. Alright. Well, that's, I guess, all I want to talk about. I may call you back at some point if I think of anything else, but just take what
And
I
then
said
he did
to
this
heart,
live
please.
instead. He thought this went so well.
Get to work.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I love how everybody, you think you're like, dude, no offense, but like, you're not the first person who's called me. I've been told like literally every day, like by millions of different people, just fucking to work. So it's just a little frustrating when you try to like dig into that when I'm already like on it.
It's because you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything to better yourself. You're full of shit. You've been lying to us for 2 fucking months. It's because you're delusional. You have no idea why people are mad at you. You're refusing to listen to any person. You think there's a combination of words that you can enter like a Mortal Kombat cheat code at the start menu that'll get you out of any situation. There's not. It's just sad.
Like,
Then why not?
then
Then
message received.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, at least for now,
And
also I'd stay off Reddit and Twitter. That's also probably my best advice. That's the call.
That's the call. Aiden,
That's the call.
you needed to release that because people needed to see you were capable of winning an argument. Now, I mean, it was
True.
against
I mean-
Bowblax, so it's not like a huge accomplishment, but I do think you did well.
Thanks. I mean, there was like a part of me that did want to watch this guy succeed and shit. I thought that would be the best ending. And I first of all, one of the big reasons for recording this is I honestly thought I was being recorded as well. After the lyric shit, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna let me release it or not. He did all this knowing I was recording. I told him up front I was recording and shit. And at the end of the day, like, I didn't know if I had a justification to release it. And then when I confronted him on stream the other night and stuff, I realized, like, this guy's leaking everyone else's shit. He's giving inconsistent stories about what we talked about on
Listen,
stream.
buddy, I would be really critical of this if you didn't do it on my stream, okay?
True, true. I felt like I feel like I had every justification to do
I would be coming after
this.
you, but unfortunately you gave it to me, so I have nothing negative to say about it. In fact, I think it was actually a positive. I've never seen anybody leak it quite like the way you do, so... Some say they'll never leak it like that.
It was like
look, they had to do it. Somebody had to do it. I did it. I leaked it. Somebody had to leak it. I leaked it.
Exactly. Like, it was a leaker. He knew I was fucking recording, and he still
Dude,
did
you know
all
what good
that. I don't
faith
know.
means? It's good for me, so I have faith that it'll work, okay?
True. All right. Well, that's about that. Hopefully, maybe this might not hopefully, but maybe this might be the end of the Bowblax content. Maybe this is gonna get through to him. And hopefully your stream doesn't hit the Benjamin too hard and take down your stream.
Hit the Benjamin, bro. That's fucking
Hit
crazy.
the Benjamin a little too hard. Hit a blinker on the Benjamin. Take down your stream.
Alright, you're banned from my stream for 2 months.
Screw you. Bye.
Oh, fuck, dude. We're balling. We're literally balling right now, chat. This is fun. I want to do this again. Do you think I should do a pinball stream in, like, the wake of every single fucking commentary controversy? Like, hey, guys, gotta whip out the game again. We're gonna be playing...
What is Bunty King
We're gonna
to
be
you?
playing
A
Jurassic
person?
Park this
Who is
time.
Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
Guys, listen, we lost another friend, but we're gonna be playing Stranger Things this time. I'm gonna be doing 4 hours. We're gonna do this again. I'm glad that people have been receptive to the theme. I don't think it's quite got to the point where I can use it as a tax write-off just yet, but otherwise, I think this has been a pretty solid setup. I was too busy looking at Nick's handsome face. Wow! We want blood and pinball? True. Blood and pinball. What do you guys think of Godzilla? Pinball URR. Yes, as long as you're drinking. I'm only going to do drinking streams with pinball. I do face cam on anything that needs it. This is one of those things that needs it. But in general, I'm probably not going to do drinking streams or anything like that. It just makes sense. You just drink beers while you play pinball. That's like the whole thing. But, call me a slur? What's that slur that I learned from Richard Spencer's Meltdown? It's the O word. That's my favorite slur, because it just sounds like octopus. That's a crazy slur. Like, I've never heard such a pointed slur before. Well, don't type it in my chat. The O word. Yeah, like, people don't think there's an O word, because they didn't hear Richard Spencer have a meltdown about fucking, like, the I win, they lose. Alright, let me run a King of the Monsters mode. This is going to change up. We're doing a challenge mode right now. This is King of the Monsters, chat. Let's see what happens. I can't hear it. Oh, shit. It's going like a fucking... Let's see if I can win. I've never beaten this mode before. This is what you get at the end of the game if you've won. Whoa. Obamna, true. You know Smaggle's just chilling? Ebera, yeah. What do we got here? Call that wrap up pinball stream. That'll be, yeah, that's a good time. That we should call that the wrap up pinball stream. Like it's a career wrap up though, not. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Alright, part 1, all monsters are stacked. Defeat all monsters in 70 seconds. Bounty value increases by value of each shot. Each defeated monster ends time at a bounty. Draining or running out starts part 2. Okay. King of the Monsters challenge. It started me with 2 million points. Let's go! Okay, I hit a shot. That's good. So all the monsters are active, which means all the shots hit. So I just have to keep hitting shots here, and it'll do a thing. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna drain. No, I'm not.
Godzilla spikes are starting to grow.
Jesus.
Heat ray buildup.
Alright. Oh, that was a miss. That was a big miss. Got it. I'm gonna probably read donos after this unless somebody else to chat. I don't know if anyone wants to hop in a call. But otherwise, I think this was a pretty successful stream. What do you guys think? Bowblax content done? You think any new content with Bowblax? I don't plan on doing anything else on him, but I've said that for the last 3 streams. So, to be honest, I just needed something easy to do the pinball stream on today, so the leaked call was ideal. We're actually hitting like crazy right now? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, that's gonna drain. No, I saved it! What the fuck? Bro, I'm going fucking ham right now. That was a yellow shot. Another shot. Another one, chat. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Part 2, King of the Monsters multi-ball now. Alright, we're moving. We're moving on. Whoa, what the fuck? Why did Razer just open up? Get out of here. Razer keyboard just went on. You're still milk? Let him rest? Chat, 1 in the chat if you let Bowblax rest, 2 in the chat if you keep grinding. I don't have anything to keep grinding, so you're probably going to lose. But why is this the best game I played tonight? I don't know what I'm shooting at. I'm hitting shots, but I don't hear the call-outs, so I don't know what I'm hitting. Jesus. Oh, it wants me to hit mid. I hit it. Okay. Sorry, I'm looks maxing right now because I'm like not realizing how fucking I'm skibbitying all the gats because this is like attainable. Oh, holy shit! Whoa! We're going crazy right now.
What is Bunty King to you? A person? Who is Bunty King?
Okay, we
Nicholas
lost our
DeOrio?
ball. Is that going to start part 3, or do I get to keep this ball? Hit another one. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh! Ah! Hey! We got a ball save. Had a ball. We lost it. Mothra save though. Mothra save though. Okay. Left ramp shoots left. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. This is actually fucking brutal right now. No! Fuck. Dude, I just got 500 million. What the fuck was that? Holy shit.
This is incredible. Utterly incredible.
I just got King of Nothing. Put my name on the leaderboard. 532 million. Jesus Christ, that was nuts. That's the best score I put up on this game. It is new. I got a billion on a couple of these, but 532 million. Yeah, Jesus Christ. King of Kino content. Dude, I fucking end off the stream with like a monster game. This is nuts. The Nick DeOrio drunk allegations are fucking over-talked,
Did I
dude.
not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you.
Holy shit.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Alright, I think that's where we call it tonight, though. I'll probably do a regular stream this week, and it's probably going to be on the weekend, if I had to guess. But we're going to run through some donos right now. Let's pick a song, any song. How are we going to play our way out? Jesus. I know what we're going to play. We're going to play the fucking... Here. Thank you guys for coming out. This is a fucking good stream. This is a fun stream. I had a great time. Hope you guys did too. I'm shocked that we even had, like, over 1,000 here tonight. I did not expect... Maybe I shouldn't just type that in. Song. My recommended's going to be fucked now for typing that in. Wait, why is it not popping up? How many things do I have to put in here? Oh, I spelt it wrong. There it is. There we go. There we go. Let me run through some let me run through some donos. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1,500 during super chats. Let's fucking go, chat. Jesus Christ, there's a lot to read. You guys were going crazy. Alright, here we go. Top Hog, thanks for the membership. Bobby's sister, 2 Canadian. I can redeem Josh, just gotta make him wear the dress. Screwdriver, you need to show us the panel like this. Captain C, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Gosh, Nick is adorable. Crayon GF, $2. You look cute, little dumpling. Daniel 746, new membership. You're the best, Nick. I can't wait to watch this. Gilf Lover, $2. Nick, please grow a beard. I don't want to. I don't know. I never thought I'd fucking wear a beard. Norman Normie, $10. I feel like I'm on an oil rig and I fucking love it. Mad Max, $2. Roger, Nick. How's the mission going? Over. Jack Walker, $5. Grip the ball, Nick. James the Frog, $2. Mike sounds like I'm back on Xbox 360. Cool Guy, $2. Can I get a Big Mac? Big Mac, large Dr. Pepper, and over. Skyhawk, $2. Thank you. Hassan Video, Turkish Tom still coming. Maybe in the future. Bubbly's sister, 2 Canadian. Nice McDonald's employee cosplay. Josh has one too. Lady Wild Girl, $5. Can't wait for you to go off on someone while staring into our eyes so we can really feel the petty through the screen. Nape2323, $5. You, Tom, and Chud make the work week easy. Rape review is awesome. All duffed up. Thanks for the new membership. Mahler said on one of his streams he'd be willing to guest on one of your streams. I would love to do that, but it probably can't be like this. But I'm always down to do anything with Mauler. That guy's sick. You should lore dump on him, the current drama, or watch the EDP doc together. That would be great. Anya, thanks for the $5. Start yelling slurs into the mic. It'll be peak 2012 COD lobby vibes. Gilflubber, new membership. Pragmatic Culture, $5. Nick, what's your favorite deli meal to get at Uncle Giuseppe's? I actually know an Uncle Giuseppe's. That's funny. Wait, what is that? G's. Thank you for the 5 gifted. We gotta pick another song here because we're. What is this? It's my other. Here. I'll just do this one. Inane Stories. You were. No, not that one. I wanted to hit the other one. Where do we go? Damn. Oh, yeah, here, this is good. James the Frog, $5. Nick did the dirtiest bulk ever to outmuscle Tom.